In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. With magic's might and steel's embrace, we'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, the legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. With magic's might and steel's embrace, we'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The Fish King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. Our faith quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. The magic's might and steel's embrace will end the threat, save this place. Still stretches long, we march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's past, the stretch is long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. Is long, we march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's past, the stretch is long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. Shadows deep, where whispers creep. A call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old. Our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. the set. Asla sings with haunting grace, and our seeing are with a past no one can trace. A bard with secrets held tight, grave cleric whispers hidden from light. Melodies echo through the silent night. Her truth will shine when the time is right. Cosmos hair like scarlet strands, druid power in his hands. Nature's call, he does reply. Hair like moonlight, he can't deny. Beneath the soft glow of moon's tender light, he embraces the night. We'll fight together, heart and soul. Magic and might are ultimate goal. Vecna, beware your darkness will fall. United we stand, adventurers call. Sly, with a heart full of courage, he dares to defy his father once lost to the cultist's cruel snare. He crafts rules of wonder with skill and with care. Yes, the blue minotaurs are proud and tall. In the shadows of sorrow, where lost echoes call. His village now whispers in the winds that wail. Yet yes, the hero will never grow pale. But still his lucky rabbit foot, his heart beats strong. A token of love that carries him along. We'll fight together, heart and soul. Magic and might are ultimate goal. Vecna, beware your darkness will fall. United we stand, adventurers call. Like the elf with shadows entwined, a paladin's heart and a rogue-shot mind. Sake of multiverse in the tides they'll ride, with a whisper of steel and glimmering charm. He fights for the light with a spirit so warm. Stands with fire so bright, paladin in the darkest night. Embrace the flame inside his heart, from life cleric's path he depart. Paladin with purpose strong, he will fight to end the wrong. Together we march through shadows and light, six spirits strong in the dead of night. Wizard's wish has forged our might, Vecna's reign will end tonight.
Whether you need immersive
It didn't make you. He explained it didn't make you permanently bald.
Yeah.
It just your hair fell out.
Bald for now.
Yeah.
Like Rev's back.
Yeah.
It would be funny if it gave you a curse where you couldn't grow hair ever again.
I want you to take those words back.
I
Wink, wink,
second
nudge,
those
nudge.
words.
And I want you to shut up.
Thumbs up. Okay. Welcome back to Vecna, Eve of Ruin, where we last left our heroes. We were, and we remain, in the Shadowlands of the plane of Elysium. We began last time with the party approaching the entrance to the Umbral prison. Asla's parents, the dethroned King Alarion and Queen Seraphine, are presumably held inside here somewhere after they were banished to the Shadowlands by the usurper Archangel Thalor. So the party found that the area outside the entrance was guarded by a shadow dragon and 3 shadow horrors. The dragon in particular was a bit of a worry at first, but not once the party managed to hold it within the aura of light emanating from Zephyr's mace Lightbringer, essentially locking it down in an area it really did not want to be and ensuring the party's victory. Inside the Umbral prison, the party bluffed their way past a mysterious logbook and a pair of Drow Shadowblade guards. To do this, Blythe magically disguised himself as Asla, as a kind of a younger version of Asla, how she looked before she left the celestial city of Heliopolis for the material plane, however long ago. And I think Blythe critted his performance check to see how great that disguise was. So it's like looking into a mirror and seeing your former self, Asla. And then the party told the logbook and the pair of guards that they were here to deliver Asla, the daughter of the imprisoned Alarion and Seraphine, here to the warden, the cursed warden. And this bluff worked pretty well until our heroes came to where you see them now, to the deputy warden's office. The deputy warden is a hulking skeletal knight, and he simply would not be swayed by any attempts or demands for the party to personally deliver Asla deeper within the prison to the cursed warden. The deputy warden tried to sneakily flip a switch and call for reinforcements, but he is not very sneaky at all. It was obvious to everybody exactly what he was doing, and a fight broke out, and that fight rages on. The party is currently battling the deputy warden, the 3 sandmen who arrived from the southwestern door of this room, responding to his distress call. Zephyr has ripped a small ballista off of the floor that was aimed to the south here, and we've placed it upon the desk. Merlinor activated his Ghost Step tattoo, which he recently inherited from Zephyr, to phase through this door, unlock it and open it once he was through, and start moving down the hallway, where he has come to kind of an intersection where he's looking into a dining room or lounge area that appears to be empty. Before we return to the fight, let us recap all of the statuses that everybody's dealing with right now. So, Asla is currently asleep. She got some pocket sand to the face from a sandman, and it just put her into a deep sleep. You may have seen that she got clawed by the sandman afterwards, and that did not wake her up, which would be unusual for how you have seen sleep work in many other contexts. Cosmo got crit by one of those claw attacks, and his eyes are basically sealed shut right now.
Forgot about
he's just
that.
unable to open his eyes. He is blinded.
And it's a curse.
It's a curse.
We don't
Yeah.
know. Oh, okay, we do know.
Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, Cosmo believes it's a curse. We'll do that. It feels like a curse to you, Cosmo. Our deputy warden here is handcuffed and grappled by Yas. So he is. I don't think he is restrained, but he is grappled and he can't move, right? Unless something else made him restrained. I don't think anything has made him restrained.
I think that's right.
Merlinor is incorporeal until the end of his turn that will be coming up because of his tattoo. Blythe looks like Asla. Asla, Merlinor, and Blythe, you are all under a Bless spell that Blythe has cast. Asla is under a Warding Bond spell that Blythe cast earlier. Blythe, Asla, and Zephyr are under their own Sea Invisibility spells for probably the next 45 minutes. I think you cast those kind of right when we came down.
Yeah.
Yas is currently attacking with his Javelin of Lightning because he's only got one hand free. And that's all I have. Cosmo is in a starry archer form.
I also think that Merlinor cast Longstrider on himself.
He did.
He
Yes.
did.
Merlinor did
Okay,
cast
so
Longstrider on himself.
his
And
movement is 50 feet.
somebody protected you from evil.
I have
But
Bless.
I had protected Zephyr, but that wore off.
Yeah, I think I just have
Okay.
Bless, Longstrider, and Incorporeal right
and I
now.
was going to
Okay.
do it, but never got a chance because of us.
Then let's...
And Longstrider is not concentration and it lasts for an hour.
Right. Okay. All right, there we go. Any questions before we pick up with Blythe's turn? Okay. Blythe, what do you do?
Well, first off, I'm dropping Warding Bond.
Okay.
That's done more damage than good at this point.
Okay. Asla, you're in your dream where you are up on the balcony with your parents watching this parade through the streets of Heliopolis. You see your parents kind of look down at you disapprovingly, and they kind of scoot away from you.
Well, that's not good.
Yeah. Okay. What else would you do, Blythe?
Well, no one is single targeted right now. So I'm gonna just hop up on the table here.
There is a ballista right
There's
there.
a blister right there. Then I'll go over here.
Okay.
And I'll take 2 swings at this Sandman bee.
Okay.
First one is a 27 to hit.
You hit Sandman B with your rapier.
And I'll go ahead and throw a Divine Smite on there too.
Okay.
I don't have sneak attack, so I don't have advantage.
You do have sneak attack if you want, because you have buddies within 5 feet
Okay, then I'll throw
of
it.
him. Yeah.
I'll throw it on there. So there's with sneak attack, and then a first level Divine Smite.
All right.
Good damage.
That's good damage. The Sandman B reels. He kind of like pirouettes around, clutching his side where the rapier has stabbed through him.
And I will do a second attack, and he's vexed, so I will get
Okay.
this one with advantage. Oh, I should have saved my crit.
Oh!
No!
Dang.
All right, so it will just be that. Just be on that initial piercing.
That did not. That double?
It did not. If you just roll another d8, we'll
Okay.
add it to that 9.
Another 7.
All right, another 16.
I'll take it. Dang it.
Yeah.
I should have waited on the Divine Smite.
Well,
Oh well. Now it's because my rockish audacity, he doesn't get opportunity strikes to get me, so I'm gonna move to here,
okay.
and that's my turn.
All right. Zephyr, you are up.
You know, I was expecting to at least have a turn where I could hold my action with this ballista. Now I just look kind of goofy.
Oh, I think it probably still looks cool.
Yeah, I don't feel like trying to hit Sandman B with disadvantage.
You
We
shoot-
have A and C.
You can shoot Blythe right now and hit him perfectly fine.
I still hit with disadvantage on A and C because I have someone within 5 feet of me with a ranged weapon.
It's true.
So we're just gonna leave the ballista on the table. Hopefully, it doesn't accidentally go off and hit someone. Pull out a Lightbringer and try and clean it up from Blythe.
Okay. I do have the ballista stats ready if you change your mind at any point.
Cool.
17 hits the Sandman.
Let's go.
And as that mace comes down, just like a puff of glittery sand, like hovers in the air and settles as you hit him for 11 more.
I need to pocket all of this guy's remains, that way I could use pocket sand in the future. Then we try and swing again. For another 17, I will
Another hit.
use a first level Divine Smite with this as well.
Okay.
So there's the Divine Smite damage.
Ooh.
And my weapons
And
damage.
9 more. And he is more sand than man at this point. But he's still dancing around.
Well, that's all I can do, so I'm just going to stand here really pissed off that he's still prancing around.
Okay. Merlinor, you are down the hall. You are ethereal for this turn.
Okay, I'm going to yell up to Zephyr, message me or use a sending spell if you need me. I'm going to phase through this wall. And I'm going to go in.
I don't have those.
Asla does, and I don't know that she's down.
Okay.
And I'm going to phase into this space here.
Okay. Because of how the lighting is set up, I'm not actually going to move you there because then you'll see the outline of like everything, right? But I will tell you, I mean, you are in stone. You are like surrounded by stone. So you can't see like more than, a millimeter in front of your face because you're just walking through stone.
Okay, so that's 10 feet of my movement. I'll use another 10 feet, so that's 20 feet total to go there.
Okay. I'm gonna... Let's see. Let me just make sure of something. I'm gonna move you here. And then move you over. Just in case it... Okay.
Okay.
You are like halfway in, halfway out of a wooden coffin that is propped up against the wall in your space.
Oh.
Look.
That's fun.
Let me tell you what you see in this room. You see a chair behind a small desk on the south wall. Atop the desk is a pair of manacles and a bloody hatchet. You see looks like an unmoving body wrapped in linens and ropes lying on the ground on the north wall next to a tub of dirty water and a mop propped against it. And then 2 coffins. Let me just scooch you like here so you can just see. You see 2 coffins propped here on the west wall. This one that you are currently half in, half out of is closed. You don't see anything or anyone in there. It's empty other than you. The one right to the north of you is the lid is like slightly ajar. You see a wooden door to your north and an iron door all the way to the east. That's what you see in this room.
Okay. So I have 30 feet of movement left. Can I search? Can I go here
Mhm.
and just look around the room, look in the desk, and look for like a set of keys or anything like that?
Sure. Yeah. Make an investigation check.
Gladly.
And
23.
also a perception check for something else.
23 on the
23
investigation. Or, sorry,
on
22. It's a plus 12,
Okay.
not a plus 3.
Okay.
And then perception is a 21.
Okay. You with your 23, you don't find anything. It's there are no like drawers in the desk. It's basically like a small wooden table, right?
Okay.
You don't find anything there. You do catch kind of a glint of something like shiny and metallic inside the coffin that's slightly ajar. You also hear coming faintly through this wooden door. It sounds like some soft humming, kind of like a feminine voice. It's kind of humming a song. And through, I will say you're getting, would you get in your perception?
21.
21. You're getting like an odor of sulfur that you think is kind of seeping through this door over here.
Okay, do I want to go to the humming or do I want to go to the odor? Let's see, that was 5, 10, 15 of my remaining 30.
You also see another like lever, like the one that you use to open the door leaving the deputy warden's office on the wall to the east.
Okay. And just so we know, I'm going to bonus action dash, so I have 50 or 65 feet of movement left.
50 million feet of movement.
Yeah. So use 15 of that to go to this door and try to open it.
It opens.
Cool.
Give me a second. And let me tell you what you see. You see a drow woman, finely dressed, standing between two tables. One holding the body of a human-shaped corpse, and the other laid out with mortuary tools. Another table that you can't see yet. Just pop yourself right here so you can see. And I'll just describe, because you can like poke your head in. Another table to the south has another human-shaped corpse lying atop it. This woman is kind of softly humming to herself as she's like kind of looking through these tools on the table. You are ethereal, right? But you're not invisible. I'm gonna give her a perception check to see if she sees you.
Yeah, because if she doesn't, I would like to stealth back out.
And sees the door open because she's kind of facing that way, but not exactly. So let's see.
So this is done with disadvantage then?
No. I mean, the door is.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
She is really preoccupied. She does not seem to have noticed you. Because again, I
Okay.
assume you're basically still back here, like kind of peeking your head through.
Correct. Yeah, I hadn't moved in yet. You just told me to move in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, as quietly, I mean, I'm ethereal, as sneakily as possible, move away.
Okay. Are you closing
And
that door?
Yeah, I will give you a sleight of hand or a stealth check to also close the door.
Okay, yeah, just a
As I'm
stealth
leaving.
check. Given her role, I think you are going to auto-succeed this.
Yeah, 23.
Yes, you succeed. She does not seem to have noticed you.
I've had to use my ability, the
Reliable talent.
whatever it's called, reliable talent.
Yeah.
Each of these rolls. I rolled a 10 or lower. Each of these fucking rolls.
Starting off hot.
Yeah. Okay. So that was my 30, right? 20, 40. Or no, 10, 20, 35, 50. Okay, I have 50 feet of movement left.
Okay.
And I'm going to go to this door and see what's behind it. Or I guess first I'm going to try the door, and if that doesn't work, then I'll try the lever.
Okay. Trying the door does not work, but if you're going to do the lever.
Okay, I'm going to move here and do the lever from here.
Okay. And you hear, like you've heard before, that loud chunk, and this door slides open, receding into the wall next to you. And that sulfur smell is a lot stronger now that this door is open.
Cool. I'm going to kind of like a detective, just like peek around the corner to see if I see anything. Like, I'm trying to do this as stealthily as possible and not be seen. Just peeking. Okay, don't see anything. I'm so nervous.
That's okay. I mean, yeah, you see from there you see this hallway, right, runs south and north, and you can see it split to you can see it, turn east to the north and to the south. Past this brazier, you could see another iron door down here.
Okay.
With a lever on the wall. And give me a perception check.
So use a different die. Try to get above a 10. I don't get above a 10, so it's a 21.
A 21. You hear from both around this corner and around this corner the rattling of chains, and you hear sound with a 21. You hear like dogs, low like dog growling. You hear both of those things around both corners.
Okay. And I'm assuming when Zephyr was using his divine sense that he was telling everyone kind of what he was sensing.
Yeah, I've related as I found it.
Mm-hmm.
And when Merlinor get the good sense that if he were to go left, that would be closer to the 60 feet away from Zephyr than this way. Like, this seems further away.
You get the sense that, yeah, I mean, south from here was maybe beyond his range.
Okay. Then
So-
I'm going to try to go left. And I think I have only 5 feet of movement left. So
Okay.
there's where... You know what? Do I still have it? Let me go all the way down my character sheet to find it. I'm going to action surge
Motion to
dash. I'm going to action
Okay.
surge dash.
Okay, so we will have used action and bonus action, and you'll have how much movement?
50 more feet.
50 more feet. Okay.
Oh no! All right.
All
10 more
right.
feet.
You moved 10 feet. You
I did
look
move 10
down
feet.
a hallway where you see that the source of the rattling chains. Something that looks like this.
Oh god.
Some kind of like tall, clawed creature with burning red eyes, with chains wrapped around like every inch of his body, and he's also just like dragging these hooked chains around him as he's pacing there. He also has a few buddies, a few hellhounds patrolling this hallway with him. And I'm seeing what they got. I'm assuming you are trying to like sneak up there.
Yeah, you can always. This whole thing, I'm trying to be as sneaky as possible.
Yeah,
Just default.
I'm just giving them their checks. They're really not good, are they? You don't believe you have been noticed, but like yet by just poking your head around this corner.
You need to get out.
Okay, I agree. All right, that was 10 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15, 30. I'm going to once again peek around this corner, just to
Okay.
assess my situation.
All right.
So
Move
I'll just-
yourself 1 square south. You see another one of those chained creatures and 2 more dogs.
cool.
And we're going to give them
Oh, yeah, I'll keep this.
chances to see you as well. Nope, best they do is a 17. Again, assuming that you're not really leaving this space. You're just...
Yeah, I am
your eyes
literally
around.
just
Yep.
peeking around. All right, I'll use my remaining 10 feet to go here.
Okay. And your etherealness...
I am now a
slips
solid
away.
creature.
You are now a solid creature. All right. Back to the deputy warden's office. I think he's gonna swing. Let's see. He can't move anywhere.
Correct.
So let's see who gets 2 attacks and let's see who gets 1. Yas, you get 2 attacks.
I don't believe
This-
I don't believe I did reckless, so I think they're disadvantaged.
They are at disadvantage. I think because of the manacles, right?
Yeah.
That's a 14 to hit,
No, sir.
and that's an 11. And then 1 straight roll against Cosmo, a 14. Okay, he cannot. Yeah, he's trying to swing like this sword at you, but it's tough with
Well-
his hands in cuffs.
Stop
Bl-
flailing about.
I'm blinded. Does that matter?
Yeah,
He did a
so
straight
he got
roll.
a straight roll against you
Oh,
to cancel out the disadvantage.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I wasn't listening.
No, you're good. But this one here is gonna keep swinging on you.
Is that the one that
Cosmo.
blinded me? Sandman
The
A.
one that blinded you. Yeah,
Fucker.
I know. It's gonna claw at you twice with advantage, and he's gonna get a 22 and a 26.
Yeah, they both.
First, let's see. You're not resistant to any of these things, so I'll just add it all up for you. That's 43 total damage.
Oh, 43.
Yeah. And then he's gonna come down here. He sees Blythe like at the entry to this door, right? Said like warden's office, do not enter. He comes down here to chase after Blythe.
No,
Yes.
Don't hit me.
You're up.
All right. Well, simply put, I'm gonna swing at Sandman B
Okay.
I don't really need to be reckless right now. We're just gonna straight roll it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Did I not get a turn?
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, you didn't.
Did I skip you? I
Yeah.
skipped you. I'm sorry. Cosmo, you're up.
I'm
Then
just
yes.
gonna leave my roll alone. I know what I rolled.
Okay.
So after his turn, am I still blind?
You are still blind. You don't really know if you're like blind, but you cannot open your eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, last time, attacking with disadvantage, I hit both times. With my Thorn Whip and my Luminous Arrow.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if there's any way that I can try to sense that the Sandman left my area? Or am I just... There's no way to know that?
Yeah, no, I mean, you could hear him, like, dancing and prancing away.
Okay. I'm gonna
Generally, unless someone takes an action to hide, even if they're invisible, you generally know, like, what square they're in, right? You have disadvantage on hitting them.
Well, then I will try and Luminous Arrow that Sun Gun real quick.
Okay, as he's dancing away from you.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Roll it!
That will hit. Well,
Nice.
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 You blast him.
Which one did you hit?
Maxed it out again. Holy crap.
Whoa. He blasts the one that is dancing after Blythe.
Okay.
I'll try to Thorn Whip him again, just like I did last time then, for my action. Wait, hang on. That's a bonus action to do that. Yeah. So my
Mhm.
action will be Thorn Whip. Get out. Oh, that's probably not going to hit. Damn it.
That will not hit. The Thorn Whip will. Blythe will kind of like jump out of the way of the Thorn Whip as it goes wide.
Careful, you almost hit Laszlo.
Cosmo, stop!
Oh, my bad. Did I get him?
No.
Shit. Let's see. Think I would like to step over here if I can. Try to step there.
Sure. Yeah, kind of hop off that table
Yeah,
and step down. Okay,
blindly.
blindly.
And
All right,
that'll be
yeah.
it.
All right. So my roll for hitting Sandman or B next to me was a 27 to hit.
That will hit Sandman B.
Ignore the thunder damage. Whatever the piercing is.
For 11 piercing, and as this javelin pierces the Sandman's body, he just goes poof, and
Good.
glittery
Right.
sand drifts down all over the desk.
Make sure that sand doesn't get in your eyes, guys. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Sorry, I just need to read one thing on... Each creature in the line. Okay, so that's not going to affect her. I will now take the Javelin of Lightning and throw it at Sandman C.
Sandman C. Okay, this will be a disadvantage because you got a bad guy next to you.
But the bad guy next to me is also going to have to make a save since he's in the line.
Okay.
So it's in a straight line to the target, and then I can't remember if it's the target is only the 2 hit, or if it's also needing to make the dex save. I feel like it's just to hit.
Let's see. Let's look up the Javelin of Lightning.
Again. Oh, well, that rolled it. Okay, sure. That's not what was supposed to happen.
Javelin of Lightning.
Hey,
Oh, thank you. Okay. So you throw it. You forgo making a ranged attack. And turn it into a bolt of lightning, a 5-foot wide line between you and the target. So this would affect Cosmo as
Ow.
well.
Sorry,
From
buddy.
your current,
I'm
from your
gonna
current
have to-
position. Okay.
You're tough. You've got it. You've got it. Trying to help Asla.
So the Sandman, the Deputy Warden, and Cosmo need to make a Dex save.
Also, I trust you'll probably make the save.
Negative.
Ooh. Oh.
My brother. That
Deputy
is a
Warden.
horrible roll.
Deputy Warden fails too.
What?
Everybody fails. Wow.
That's disgusting.
That is disgusting.
Then I guess it's just that 18 lightning damage from the accidental roll.
Okay. Let's see.
Sorry, Cosmo.
The Sandman takes half of that. Because he is resistant to
I
lightning.
really found the one person with lightning resistance in the world.
Yeah.
Blasla has lightning resistance.
Not asking, Blasla. I'll hit you next time. How about that?
Cosmo takes the 18. Cosmo's looking a little rough.
Yas, can you give tip HP to Cosmo at the start of your turn?
Shit, I can, yeah. David, do you mind if I do that?
Yeah,
Totally
absolutely. No, yeah, for sure.
I'm very tired today. Cosmo, you get, how do you do math? 10 temp HP that I just eradicated. So you should only take 8 damage, basically.
So you can give yourself basically 8 hit points back. Yeah. All right. Anything else? Yes.
No, I think we're staying put.
Okay.
I don't really have a bonus action.
All right. Sandman C kneels kind of down over Asla and it's like waves his fingers over her closed eyes. Can I get a charisma saving throw from Asla? 19. This dream, which was kind of slowly taking darker and darker turns, becomes entirely pleasant. You see the skies that are kind of clear. They had darkened. You see the parade be just the most amazing spectacle you've ever seen, as your parents each put an arm around your shoulder. And then coming up and sitting next to you and your parents and talking, just you're all having just a very pleasant conversation as you tell your parents about this person and how you met him and the nature of your relationship with this person, as you introduce Tagas to your parents, and they are entirely joyful for you and accepting in this pleasant dream. You regain 10 hit points, and you can choose if you want to stay in this dream or wake up.
I would like to wake up.
Okay.
As pleasant as it is.
Light,
Yeah.
you missed out on the
Wake up.
healing damage.
Damn it.
And you wake up and you are prone still. You're lying on the ground, and the Sandman is grimacing at you as his attempt to infiltrate your dreams further has failed. And it is then your turn.
Okay. I am actually just gonna reach onto my side and grab my Serpent's Fang dagger
Okay.
and try to stab the Sandman.
Okay. Are you gonna stand up? Because you will get disadvantage if you're prone.
Okay, I will stand up.
All right.
Does that dagger come out of your boot?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a hit. You retaliate against this evil dream man with your dagger
For 7.
for 7 magical piercing, I assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I am going to sing. I didn't think I was gonna wake up. Sorry.
It was a good thing not to fail that save. We'll say that.
I am sure it was. Here, what? I am going to sing. Where? What level does? There's. Come on. 2. I'm gonna say, by sacred force, my weapon's born, a spectral guitar in light adorned with faithful might. It strikes for me in battle's fray. I set it free, and my purple flame guitar is gonna appear right behind Sandman C.
Grabbing it from outside. There you go.
And at 4th level, I'm going to try to whack him
Ooh. Okay.
Bonkus.
It's a big guitar. That hits.
for 14.
Zero.
I don't know why it
0
says
damage.
0. It was a 5, a 2, and a 5
Nice.
plus 2, so 14.
Yeah, don't you know those add to make 0?
Yeah. All right. And the flaming guitar appears and smacks him upside the head. All right. Anything else, Asla?
No, because if I move, I'll take an opportunity attack. So that's it.
Okay. Blythe, we are back to you.
David, can you adjust my token lighting to do the 10 and 10? 'Cause I'm a luminous.
Oh, yes. Let's see. Just a second. Yes. Is that your starry form?
Yep.
Does that? Okay. 10 and 10. There you go. I don't know if it.
Yeah, it helps.
There might be enough light in this room anyway.
It's
that-
dark
Kids.
and like yeah, it helps.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably not just me.
Yeah. Okay. Blythe.
I'm gonna take a strike at the one next to me. Or a dirty 20.
That will hit the Sandman.
Ooh.
Okay, for 13. He's looking
I'm
pretty rough.
gonna use my rakish audacity because I want to peek down this hallway real quick.
Okay.
So move 10 feet.
All right, you are looking south into looks like probably like a barracks, or a sleeping room. You can see from there 3 beds with nightstands next to them, and you can see just the edge of a long table in the center of the room.
Gotcha. Okay. I would just move back. So that's 20 feet, and I'll strike him again with advantage from Vex.
All right, you guys are dancing together.
28.
28 hits.
Or just 13 piercing.
13 more. And once again, He's more sand than man.
And I'll say, Zephyr, hit the crossbow. And I'll move 20 feet back into that room.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, Zephyr, you're up.
Well, I gotta do what Blasla said, and I gotta hit the crossbow. Gotta hit the
Okay.
grenade.
Okay.
So what am I adding to this?
This is. Hold on. Where did it go? There it is. A ballista has a +6 on its own. But if you
Okay.
have a better ranged attack modifier, then I'll let you use that.
I've produced flame.
So this would be like like what is
Yeah.
your dex bonus plus your proficiency bonus?
5.
Okay, then you can use the +6. That's better than 5.
I'll use my revolvers to hit, and then just add 1 because my revolver's +5.
Okay, perfect. And then it does 3d. You hit on an 18, and it does 3d10 piercing.
3d10. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
19, and even with his resistance, the Sandman oops. And Blythe, you see this just wicked ballista bolt like slam into the wall and stick there.
Is there a reloading property on it? Like, how long does it take to reload?
There is it. Loading a ballista requires the utilize action, and then it's an action to aim and fire again. So basically, it's like a every other round kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So I still have my last attack.
Yep.
So if I can get this to properly do it, there we go. I'm gonna move 20 feet here.
All right.
Obviously, I'm leaving the ballista on the table.
Of course.
Is the guitar small enough for me to occupy the same space as it, or no?
I don't know that it actually takes up a space. It didn't used to. So I think, yeah, you're good to scoot in there.
Cool. Then I'll scoot in there. I'll probably need assistance getting out of this whenever the combat's also... Okay, that works too.
Yeah.
And I will do my last attack against Sandman,
All right.
whatever number, another 17. That is my third 6 in a row that I have rolled with Lightbringer.
That hits anyway?
I'm gonna hold off on a Divine Smite
Okay.
Smart.
for 15 damage.
15. Nice. Okay.
Use my last 5 feet to dip back around the corner and end my turn.
Okay. Merlinor.
Eleanor,
What are we doing?
the fuck are we gonna do, David?
That's a
You
great
mean, what did
question.
you do?
I have been thinking about this. I'm going to. Okay. I'm going to peek around. I got to get back to my screen. I moved over to where Coldclaw was so I could see the fight happening.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to come down here.
Okay.
Peek around the corner.
Okay.
Shoot the first hellhound. Okay.
Okay.
Very
I'm shooting the
secretly with
hellhound.
the revolver.
Nope, no
Uh,
secretly. I'm honestly actually now trying to make as much noise in this spot as possible.
Okay.
I'll make sure you'll have a beautiful obituary.
Are you?
Yeah, have fun.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's probably gonna require your bonus action hide in order to be able to.
I don't want to take attack.
Well,
Right.
but to be able to do this, like, to be unseen, you know, as you're like.
I don't
pulling-
want to be unseen.
Okay, then What I'm saying is, then they're going to get initiative rolls, and they might go before you.
Oh, I see what
Right.
you're saying.
Right.
Okay. Well, instead of that, then, thank you for telling me.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to do something else. All I really want to do is just make noise.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot my revolver, just aiming down the hall.
Okay.
And then bonus action, go incorporeal and start making my way through here.
Okay. All right. So.
Hoping that the noise pulls
Boom.
them this way.
Okay. And you immediately hear, like, boom, it's just like, and footsteps, and the dragging of chains on the ground, immediately, like, rushing towards that position. And then your bonus action, corporeal, and you're going east.
Yep.
Okay. You find
damn it.
yourself in a small lot. You're just picking like the most amazing path for all of this. You find yourself in a small, 15 by 15 cell with 2 wooden benches with a just kind of an open grate in the center of the floor. And one of these guys in the center.
Amazing.
What can I tell you about these guys?
I mean, I'm going to try to just rush past.
That's fine. Yeah. So this thing is, I mean, it looks like an angel, right? It looks like almost like the diva that you saw, that you helped repair her wing, aboard the Lambent Zenith wreck. But it's got like a dark black jagged halo. It's got flayed skin, like from its fingertips up to, up past the elbow. And just like rage-filled, horrific eyes. And it is wrapped, like at various places, in chains as well. Though the chains themselves aren't like binding the movement of this thing. It's almost just like short lengths of chain that are, attached to like a wrist or an ankle or the neck.
Okay.
But you're moving as this thing is whirling upon you, screaming.
Can I make a quick? No, yeah, I'm just moving.
Okay.
I'm trying to think if I want to just make a prison break and free all the prisoners.
Okay.
So I guess. Can I spend a second to talk to it? Or is it like so monstrous and not making any sense that?
I mean, it's kind of just screaming in like a wordless rage at you right now. You don't know if you can talk to it.
Okay.
Yes, at you.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna keep going.
Okay.
So that was
So
10 to get in, 15, 20. So we'll
Okay.
be at 30 by the time we get into the next one.
okay, 30 puts you into an empty cell, otherwise pretty much identical to the one
Okay.
you were just in.
Are we counting my gunshot as an action?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So this would be 40.
Mm-hmm.
If I use the next 10, would I still be in the wall or in the next cell?
You'd be in the next cell, assuming that you'll be in the next cell. I'll just tell you that.
Do I go into the next cell or do I stay safe in this empty cell? I gotta keep looking. I'm on a mission to find them. I'm gonna go to the next cell.
Okay. You find yourself in another empty cell.
Woo! Yes.
All right.
What a joke.
And the... Well, maybe not. I don't know if the others would have heard anything. There's a lot of stone and walls in between.
I can check. I think there might be something on the gun that tells you how far. Nope, it doesn't.
Okay.
It just says range of 40 and 120. It doesn't
Okay.
say how far away it's heard.
Probably not over all the sounds of combat in this room.
Yeah.
All that. Okay. And then actually, let me do something here too. All right. It is the deputy warden's turn, and yeah, I think Yas. I think he wants to try to convince you to. Oh, you can do no, but he can't move. That's okay. He doesn't care. He kind of pulls his arms up, attached together, and he forms this ball of fire in one of them, and then he just chucks it right down in Cold Claw's space, and it explodes into a 20-foot radius sphere, which will be everyone but Blythe needs to make a dex save.
And I have advantage because I saw him raise his stupid hands.
You did.
Let's see my dex.
24.
24.
21.
21. Let me know if you get a 14 or below.
Asla, you get a D4 to your roll from my plus.
I can't see Asla through the wall. Is she within 10 feet of me?
She is within 10 feet of you.
And then she gets a flat +4.
Okay.
Wait, what?
So we need a dex save from Asla and Cosmo. Asla, you'll get an extra 4 and an extra D4 on that.
And then Cosmo also gets a flat +4 as well.
Oh.
And hold on, I need my
Well, you get a +4 to that
Four.
automatically, so that's a 14.
14 plus another
So
4, so 8.
18.
Well, you get 14 and then a D4.
Well,
Oh, you wrote a 4.
I got
okay.
4.
Sorry, I didn't see it. My bad.
Yeah. Cosmo gets a 10 plus a 4 for 14, which is not enough. Can anybody help him out? I don't think so.
I'll give him my heroic inspiration. You can have it, buddy.
Okay.
Reroll that shit.
Can you
You
wean
sure?
yourself?
I was just about to wheel myself. Yeah.
So what-
Oh, well, if you can do that,
yeah, if you
then
can wheel yourself.
I'm going to keep it.
It
Yeah,
just
hit
gives
your
me
wean.
a D6.
Wean it.
Give me- wean myself here real quick.
Yeah.
Play with your ween.
Hit your ween
And
real
that'll-
quick and get out of there.
That'll get you what you need, because you only need one more.
Oh,
So-
okay, cool.
Yeah, so just mark that off.
Mark it.
Okay. Mark off the use of the ween, yeah. So that's successes for everybody, which means 11 fire damage and 10 necrotic damage.
What was it again? Sorry, it kind of cut out on me.
Sorry, 11 fire and 10 necrotic.
Okay. So 21.
So cut that fire down to 6, right? For if you're immune to or resistant to fire.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
And then I got to do his own dex save, which he fails.
What an idiot.
Deserved.
So he's going to take 23 fire, and the Sandman. Oh my god, they both got 14s. Like, are you freaking-
Too bad they can't just play with ween.
That'll take the Sandman out.
Good going, buddy.
I thought this was going to be like a fair trade here, but that really did not work out for him.
What was the damage? It was 21 that we took, but it was fire and what?
It was 11 fire and 10 necrotic.
So I only take 5 necrotic, right?
Yeah.
So I take 16.
Yeah. Okay. That's all he can do. Cosmo, you're up.
I'm up and I'm real hurt.
You're real hurt. You're blind. Cosmo's having a rough time in this room.
He is.
Sorry, Cosmo. This is all my fault. Never trust Merlinor again after he made a stink about it.
All right. I guess I have to try to heal myself a bit.
Yeah.
At least a bit. So it's going to be... Fudge balls. How about a 4th level Cure Wounds on myself?
Sounds pretty juicy.
Because I've only got 27 hit points left. Wow. See a lot of good numbers.
Holy shit, yeah.
That is a lot of good
Good
numbers.
my
Lord,
God.
that's a lot of good
Hell
numbers.
yeah.
All
Wow,
right.
what a roll.
Right, and then, so that's an action, that's a spell. Feeling much better.
Yeah.
This guy's... I know that I saw that he got restrained, so I'm going to take a step backwards.
Okay. He will try to swing out at you. This will be a straight roll from his sword. Oh, dude. 28 to hit
Jiminy Christmas.
for 21 slashing and 10 necrotic.
Wait, what's the total?
31.
Jiminy Christmas, there goes my healing.
Yeah.
It was a
Hey,
net
at
positive,
least you
though.
did the healing. Yeah.
Yeah.
He almost rolled a 20. He got a 19.
And I'm going to shoot back.
All right.
He's still blind, right?
He is blind.
Oh no.
Critted.
Did you? Was that? Yeah, but you're blind. You got to roll at disadvantage.
Oh, son of a...
I know.
No, it's okay. Roll
Do it
another
again.
20.
Yeah, just do it again.
Just do two 20s. Fuck it.
That sucks, man. That's a miss. That blows. Oh, I'm sorry.
I keep waiting for this damn blindness to end. I'm like, did I get him?
Keep waiting.
Not quite.
It felt like you did, I swear.
Really, I thought I was right there.
A little more to the right.
Yeah, a
balls.
little more to no, my right.
I'm just gonna take another step back and feel for the wall and put my back against the wall and
Okay.
try to take a defensive position.
Okay. Yas, you're up.
But I don't have a
Co-
weapon anymore.
That's true.
So I'm gonna look at Zephyr and just be like, the good old days, right? Unarmed. And
Yes.
I'm gonna hold up my fist and then gore him with my horns.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see here. I really don't want to give him straight rolls against myself. I don't feel like doing it. So I'm gonna straight roll. And this, I fucking crit. Didn't need the advantage. Of course, I
Going
crit with
back
my
to
horns and
Wall
not my actual fucking,
All
Critting
right.
on a headbutt as a minotaur.
critting on a
let's go.
headbutt with my horns.
Yeah.
Hope he doesn't have resistance to non-magical piercing.
He doesn't actually.
Sweet.
He's not made of sand.
Also, that's crazy that we basically had 2 crits in a row. if not for the disadvantage.
16. I know. He takes 16 damage.
And I feel like doing it again.
Okay.
That's a 23 to hit.
That would hit, but he will use. No, he already used his reaction to slash at Cosmo, so he cannot parry.
Yeah.
And you hit.
Take all this horn damage.
Yep.
Ooh, got a 5, so 13.
For 13.
Yeah, if I did unarmed, I wouldn't have this +8, but my horns have a +8 for whatever fucking reason.
That's crazy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And you going anywhere?
I'll put him in the corner. I don't know if Merlinor is still inside down the hallway, and at this point I'm risking it.
Okay.
Putting him in timeout.
Yeah, I'm putting him in timeout, guys.
Swinging him around and putting him over there?
Yep.
Okay.
Think about what you did.
Asla, you're up.
Okay. So, oh, now Yas is in the way. All right, so I'm going to move up.
Okay.
10. Next to Cosmo. And I am going to say, with a flick of my wrist, the stars align, a wisp of pain, your fate entwined. In shadows deep, let anguish rise, starry wisp, bring forth your cries. And I'm going to cast Starry Wisp on him.
All right.
That's not going to hit.
Oh, that's not going to hit.
And then as my bonus action, I'm going to... Oh, I can't move my... Oh, no, I can't. I'm going to take another whack at him with my guitar.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't roll to hit. Hold on. So if it hits, it's 21 damage. For a nat 20.
Whoa. You can roll 3d8 more.
What is going on?
A lot of 20s tonight.
We're just fucking rolling.
For another 12 damage.
12, and what was the damage of the first one? 'Cause it says
21.
0 21 plus 12 is 33. Monster smack from the flaming guitar.
And then it's... Oh, no, never mind. I lied.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's all my movement, my bonus action.
Okay. Blythe.
Yoy. Well, I heard a loud explosion come from the room I just left.
That's true.
So I don't think I'm going back in there. I'm gonna make my way further into this room.
Okay.
What do I?
Split
what do
the
we
party.
What do I see?
You see like an empty barracks, 6 beds. You see some like toys and games kind of laid out on this one here. Various, foods and things on the table. You do see a closed wooden door right there. And to your south, you see another one of those heavy iron sliding doors with a lever next to it. On the most of what you see on the table is identifiable as, meats or like wine, things like that. You do see 3 vials that are filled with some kind of black liquid. Sitting, we'll say, like right here in this corner.
Very good.
Yeah, I want those. I'm gonna go pick
Okay.
those up.
Pick those up. Are you trying to figure out what they are?
Sure. I'll give a quick discerning look over.
Okay. It could be a nature check.
Yeah, I'm great at these. Nature. Like solid +0.
You can do it.
It's almost a 13. 11.
You are not sure what these is. You could tell it's some kind of like tarry black liquid in there.
Okay. Well, I got 10 feet
So-
left.
Yeah, you could right now just add like 3 unidentified
Yeah,
vials.
Yeah, I got 3 black goop vials in my inventory.
Perfect.
I move 10 feet up, and am I able to make a perception check real quick before I open this door?
Sure.
Okay. Pretty good. 24.
You hear nothing inside, or nothing behind it.
Okay. I'm gonna kick it open.
You kick it open to
It's a
reveal
latrine.
a latrine, an empty
Damn it.
small latrine.
You said there was a lever for this door that's down here?
Yes.
Okay. I will bonus action dash
Okay.
30 feet down there, and I'll
You guys
hit
are all
the-
so fast. And hit the lever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Over.
And that door opens to reveal what looks like a small armory.
Okay. I'll use my last 10 feet to go into the armory.
Okay.
Why can you ping yourself? Just
Ping.
so I know how separated the party is. All right, I see you.
Ping.
I see
Very
where your ping
separated.
is. The rogues are just
Off
Well,
doing our
they're
own
being
thing.
rogues.
I gotta find some
You-
loot to make this venture worth it.
Yeah, I mean, so from here, kind of like with having used basically your resources, right, to get in here, I'll just tell you, yeah, you look around and you're in a small armory.
Okay.
Next turn, if you want to look around some more, you could do that.
Okay. I know I probably used my action messing with things. But is there any way I could use my last 10 of my lay on hands as part of that before the end of my turn?
I think that's a bonus action now, right?
Is it? Oh, it is. Oh, you're right.
It is, but if you want to do that as an action,
I mean, if
that's fine.
okay, I'd say if not, I can use a cure wounds on myself, which would give.
I'm generally fine using like your action slot for a bonus action until
Okay.
we find a case where
It's
that's
just not
broken
possible.
for some reason.
Yep.
Like,
Then I'm gonna use the last 10 of my lay on hands to heal myself.
okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, Zephyr, that brings us back up to you. The Sandmen appear to all be dusted. Yas and the guitar are ganging up on the deputy warden in the corner.
all right.
Get a guitar.
So I'm gonna move 15 feet, jump up on the desk over here where there is not a crossbow.
Exactly.
I'll hold my mace at the deputy warden in a threatening manner and say concede, or I will pull you apart bone by bone.
Yeah. He said, I mean, he says, I didn't start this fight, nor do I have much interest in continuing it.
Then concede.
And what? I cannot allow you further.
Turn a blind eye. Unless you would like to join your vanquished foes.
He will know.
And that's for us to deal with. And you're manacled. You have a plausible excuse.
There are no excuses for such failure.
And what if we were to kill him? Then would you concede?
Kill him, Zephyr.
Just
Just kill the man.
Make a persuasion check with that.
Okay.
but he's saying
It's
he's
gonna
not
be-
conceding unless that guy's dead.
It's gonna be tough. but
17.
I don't think.
It was
Yeah, this
almost
is
a
a
natural 20.
tall ask. I don't. He's. You definitely get the sense like he's not confident enough that you could do that. to take this risk, you know? So he raises his blade defensively, ready to continue the fight.
Your funeral. And I jump
Won't
down
be my first.
with my mace, trying to bonk him just straight on top of the head
All right.
with a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
14 damage.
14.
Last chance.
Do it.
18.
18 will miss.
That's crazy.
Maybe
That's
more than one last chance. You're gonna
Yeah.
reward, brother.
Okay, anything else, Zephyr?
Trying to see what bonus actions I have to see if I could rectify my shit talking.
I was kind of hoping you'd come up and punch the guy a little bit.
See, that was on the table until you decided to hit him with your horns. Then the mosh pit hour was off.
No, you can mosh with horns.
That's bad pit etiquette.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
trying
it.
to be nice to this guy.
I'll just have to let Yas or the guitar get to him, or Cosmo, or literally anyone else.
Okay. All right. Merlinor. Everything. I mean, it's all muffled. You know, everything that you're hearing, obviously. But I mean, you are hearing a lot of movement from beyond this cell door. Movement to the west. Movement you surmise in response to that, and give me a perception check.
Come on, dice. Roll above a 10. And 11. All right. So I get to add. God damn it. I get to add 11 to that. So 22.
22 is enough to not be able to make it out, but to hear some yelling, some woman's voice yelling from somewhere beyond that door.
There's only one woman I've seen so far in my escapade, so I'm going to assume it's her.
Okay.
And I am incorporeal until the end of this turn, so I am continuing through the cells.
Okay, so that's 10. 20 gets you there, face to face with another one of these chained angels.
Cool. Moving right along.
Okay,
So
that's
20,
30.
30, 40, 50 will put me into the next cell.
50 puts you into an empty cell.
Oh my god! David, where the fuck are they? Okay, do I want to end my turn here? Do I want to... I have my bonus action and my action. I can just double dash and just work my way through all these cells. I think that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
So bonus action, I will dash. I'll use my bonus action first. And just move me to the cell to myself.
Okay, that's an empty cell.
Cool. So that was 10 more feet of movement. Another 10 feet of movement to go to the cell to my left. Oh my god.
Another chained angel.
Okay. I think I'm starting to figure this out. I'm going to move back into the cell I just left.
Okay.
Okay, so what was that? 10, 20, 30, 40?
You started here when you dashed, so 10, 20, so you've used 30 now.
So that would be 40.
That would be 40.
All right, I'm going to phase through.
Okay, and you see this hellhound and this devil, they're all running to the west.
Okay. So that was all my movement. I'm going to action dash 10 feet and go into that cell.
Okay, 1 second. Ugh. Okay.
Okay.
Empty cell.
So that's 20 feet of movement. 20, 30. Okay, I can't get out of the next cell. I'm going to stay. Actually, I'm going to move down to the very south wall, and that's my final movement. I'm just gonna stay
Okay.
there.
All right.
And I become solid again.
And you become solid again. This guy is fighting till his last breath. Zephyr. He's gonna swing at you twice and at Yas once, all with disadvantage. 27 to hit Zephyr with disadvantage for 13 slashing and 11 necrotic. And then he's gonna miss Zephyr. And then a 25 to hit Yas for 8 slashing and 13 necrotic.
Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
How did we decide that this looks when this guy's like doing this with he's manacled and
I think he's got his manacles in the front. I think that's the only way that makes sense, that he's not, like, he's still able to attack, which under the rules he is. So we'll say, when Yas was like wrestling him to do that, that was how he was able to do it.
God damn it, Yos.
I might have saved your fucking lives. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
Imagine the spells he could cast if he was able to move his hands.
Imagine the spells and damage he couldn't do if he was manacled from behind.
Hey man, I tried to flavor it that way, but he has to be able to attack.
He doesn't have to.
I really like the idea of him attacking like this, personally, but
Yeah, just kind of like spin around.
yeah,
And still getting a couple of good hits in somehow. Like,
that's the first time I think he's hit me this whole
Yes.
combat.
I think
Yeah.
it's the first time he
Other
hit
than,
anybody.
spells.
yeah.
Fucking cheater.
He may be out of his spells, and that's why he's
I'm-
resorting to his sword
I'm
now.
so curious of his class. Or, like, his classification, I should say. I don't know if they get classes.
He is a Death Knight aspirant.
Okay, so he doesn't get, like, a PC class or anything
No.
like that.
No. Yeah. He's
That's what I was
a
thinking.
he is a weaker version of a monster called a Death Knight, which are
So
very
don't
serious
fight Death
business.
Knights.
Death Knights are very serious business. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. A single Death Knight would maybe like tough against would be a tough challenge against this party right now. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cosmo.
and that's just a deputy warden. All right. So I don't see anything. I kind of hear people shuffling around, people getting whacked.
Mhm.
What does he do? Osmo. Yeah. I would understand that Zephyr's like in the way. I'm like putting myself up
Yeah.
against the wall.
Take the shot.
Take the shot. He's taking the
Okay.
shot.
Disadvantage. He's gonna have half cover.
It's Zephyr in the back of the neck.
Yeah, not good.
That won't do it. Yep.
At least
Bonus
you did.
action. And
Yeah.
how far is my spell? My thorn whip? 30 feet. Thorn.
Okay. Thorn whip.
Give him the good old whip.
Whip that will hit. He can't parry that because it's a ranged attack.
All right. See if this will do it. Not great.
Oh, it helps. It helps.
Can I move him to this space?
You're gonna have to drag me
you
with him.
can. That would break the. That would break Yas's grapple on him.
Oh no, then I'm just whata.
Okay.
I'm staying against
Nice.
the wall.
You whip him, and he feels shamed. Okay, Yas.
All right, time to be reckless. Reckless horns
Okay.
incoming. Ooh, so close. 31 to hit, or I'm sorry, 29. Used to my
29 will hit. Maybe take him down.
Do I
It
go
won't
arm
take him
with the
down.
horns? All right, I'll try this again. Come on, die, you bastard! 18 to hit. I don't think it does. This guy's just
18 will miss. Yeah.
getting off all the time. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Why
I'm gonna
won't you
bonus-
die?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Austin Powers it. Why won't you die?
Anything else? Yes.
Scream.
Okay, Asla.
Okay. I am going to first try to use my bonus action to whack him with my guitar.
Okay. That won't do it. He'll get that blade up and block that guitar from
Okay.
Oh,
smacking
roll a
him.
d4 from your bless.
Oh yeah.
Oh
See if
right,
you get it. See if you get it.
that's right. That's right. That will still miss.
No.
Oh my god.
Okay. So then I am going to try. I'm
Can I-
going to say.
Can I wean it? As
You
a
can win it
reaction,
if you want.
take a d6. Roll a good one. What do you want me to roll it?
She
Oh,
rolled a good one.
Does a 25 hit, David?
a 25 hits and is 1 point out of parry range. You had to get a 6.
Okay.
No, you had to get a 5 or a 6 to for him not to be able to parry it. So
Wow.
that will
Okay.
well, you can roll damage if you want, but he had 1 hit point left.
Are you freaking
For
serious?
20 damage.
For 20 damage. And I just imagine this guitar just like beating him into the ground like a whack-a-mole, just like like you're hammering a peg into the ground. And he collapses, and the light in his eyes goes out. So
Are we done yet?
Time.
we are out of initiative. We do have some things to.
Is Cosmo
Let's-
still blinded?
Yeah, Cosmo is still blinded. I'm gonna say, why don't we stay in initiative until? I don't know.
Well,
Merlin, why don't you tell us what your
situated?
plan
Yeah,
is?
back
I
to
guess we can always like.
I still
Man.
have an action.
Yeah. So Asla. I guess we'll finish out Asla's turn. Then we'll figure out. What.
I'm gonna reach towards Cosmo, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on him.
That's a great idea.
And that's
And
then
Cosmo,
100 of
you're
my dust goes away.
the seal keeping your eyes closed breaks. You're able to open your eyes.
Shit, what? Oh, we got him.
I got him.
I'm still holding him. I'm still holding him up. Did we?
You were holding him up for the guitar to smack.
Yeah. I'm just do it.
What the hell is Blythe?
I don't know. I haven't seen him in 20 minutes. I haven't seen Merlin or in 50.
Down that the left hallway, and Merlinor is down the right hallway.
I'm gonna ping Merlinor for you guys.
Hang
Just
on, let me
'cause-
zoom out. Let me zoom out. All right, go for it.
You guys are cheaters.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
I'm not looking. I am a Boy Scout.
Thanks.
That's you know what? You don't need to see.
Hey, y'all can't make a straight line to me.
Um,
No wonder we have to stay in initiative.
let's stay in initiative until
Yeah,
at
we
least
kind of have
after
to.
Merlinor's turn, just to see how
Okay.
things play out. So
Okay.
Blythe,
Well, then I want to
I guess,
start
yeah,
moving.
Asla, are you moving? Okay.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 down the
Okay.
hallway that I know Merlinor went.
Where
Okay.
are you going?
Blythe.
What's in this room?
Okay. What is this room?
Only loot.
Why don't you, if you're
Oh.
looking through, well, let me see if I have a description for you.
All Blythe
Yeah.
cares about.
Yeah, as you're looking through the room, why don't you make an investigation check as you're looking around?
Make me money. Oh, 11.
Okay. So that is enough to note a couple of things. You see, I mean, you're seeing like mostly mundane, armor, and weapons in here. There is, on this rack down here, just a row of several unusual weapons that are called tether hooks. Which is a hook attached to a chain. Basically, it's these links of chain with like hooks on the end. And I put their stats in there. There's as many as you might want to grab. You don't have to grab any. They don't appear to be magical in any way.
I think they're cool. I'm taking 2 of them.
Okay. Could add a couple of those. You also find where? Yes. There's like a kind of a chest next to you.
Okay.
If you open that, you find a longsword. A longsword with the hilt and the blade forged of a single piece of black metal that almost seems like absorb the dim light around it.
Hell yeah. I'm
Clearly magical in some way.
Take that.
Hell yeah. Picking that up.
Put it directly
Okay.
in your hand.
I'm spending an hour enough. Black.
That's
black
what you
long-
find in here to your
longsword?
east. I just put like black unidentified longsword or something, and then we'll
Get to it when we get to it.
get to it when we
Only
get
I
to
had
it
a
when you have a
bag of
chance to
holding.
try to figure it out.
Okay. If that's all I get from my measly 11, then I'm gonna use 10 feet to come to this door.
Okay, there's a lever next to it.
I'll ka-chunk it.
Ka-chunk. Asla, you hear from the south a door sliding open, and you see Blood stick his head out.
Hi.
Blythe, you're looking to a kind of just a you like a ready room almost, right? It's like it's got some benches and some chairs. Nothing really else of interest there, other than another sliding iron door at the other end of the hallway with another lever. And you see Asla up there.
Asla, there's a door down here. I'm gonna go check it out.
Maybe wait for me.
Too slow.
Oh, too slow.
I'll bonus action dash to get there.
Don't you know he has loot to find?
I'm on the
Okay.
prowl for expensive stuff.
Are you intending to open that door?
Can I make a
Yeah,
can I make a
yes.
perception check to see if
You
I
can make a perception check. That's a good idea.
You should have just gone for it, buddy.
Oh, 30
20. You hear the snarling and barking of dogs. You hear the dragging of chains on the ground. You hear, again, it's hard to kind of tell what it is, but what the words are, but you hear like a woman yelling something, and you detect a distinct odor of sulfur.
Well, I got 20 feet of movement left, so I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna actually
Attaboy.
dash another 40 feet and say, Asla, don't go that way.
Okay.
Well, hey, Asla, let's wait for everybody.
Okay. All right. Zephyr, you are standing atop this desk. Again, in this room, you've got a dead deputy warden over there. You've got the desk underneath you. You've got door down here that says warden's office, do not enter.
So whenever the Sandmen died, did they just kapuff into a big pile of sand?
Yes, but it's
Oh,
glittery
the
sand.
pocket sand.
I'm determining if I want to grab a bunch of sand for pocket sand
You
purposes.
do. You absolutely do. Don't even think about it.
Or if I want to try and get the obsidian blade that was on the deputy officer. Not because it's magical in any way, simply because obsidian swords, they're cool.
Sure.
I mean, I'm still holding him up.
Yeah.
Come get it.
You know what? Yas, grab the sword off of his dead body. I have sand to attend to.
You know what? I am unarmed right now. That's a good idea.
I mean, you can pick up your maul and then grab the sword for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything all at once.
And I would like to grab as much of the Sandman's sand that I can.
Okay. Will you add 3? There were 3 of them, so let's say, will you add 3 units of men's sand, and then after this session, let's work on making something up for that. But I like the idea of having like a limited use pocket sand that maybe can like put people to sleep. That'd be cool.
Sick. So I'm just gonna add 3 little bags of sand, just for simplicity's sake, since that's already an item.
Okay. Nice. And then yeah, just remind me. And I'll homebrew something up.
Cool. I went ahead and renamed it to Sandman Sand, so that way if for whatever reason we forget this session and it comes up next session, we can always go back to it.
Yeah.
But sick. Sand in the face is finally going to become a viable strategy, guys. And then I want to grab the crossbow, but I would assume that took my full action to grab all of the sand, so I'll just head back over to the desk. So that way whenever my turn comes back around, I'll grab the ballista and all of the bolts that are available.
Okay. Are you looking in the desk at all?
I want to, but I figured between this turn grabbing all of the sand, next turn grabbing the ballista and the ballista bolts, that's pretty much my 2 turns taken. So if like Cosmo or Asla, if she comes back in here, wants to look through the desk, they're more than welcome to.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Merlinor. Depending what happens here, we might go out of initiative, or we might do a just like swap between, narrative swap between Merlinor and everybody else. But
so using action dash, bonus action dash, and my movement, I get 150 feet of movement per turn. I have 1 more charge of my Ghost Step Tattoo. It is 90 feet to do 3 cells.
yep.
And I think I see 7 left.
Okay.
So I guess it's 120 to do 4. I would end up, I think, in the last one with 10 feet of movement left. Is that right?
So it's a bonus action to activate the tattoo, right?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, so
Yeah.
so 100 feet this turn and 150 the next turn, theoretically. So 250 feet.
Okay.
So 30, I think it's essentially 30 feet to get through each cell. 30,
yes. Basically,
60, 90, 120, 150, 180.
Assuming they're all the
Yeah.
same size. And there's nothing
So
else
far they
weird
have
about
been.
them. So far they have been.
I can get through what I think are the remaining 7. with all that movement and then still have 40 feet of movement remaining. So I'm just going to do that.
Okay. So we
Bonus
are
action, activate the tattoo and speed run these cells. Or at least
activate
until...
tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay. So where do you want to go from here? West?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 10. Empty cell. That's 20. That's 30. Empty cell.
Uh-huh.
Want to keep going? 40.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. That's 50. Face to face
Okay.
with a chained angel.
Cool.
What are we
Starting to
doing?
think they're not in this cell block. Keep going.
60. Keep going.
Yeah.
70. Empty cell.
I have 30 left.
You let me know what you want to do from here.
Merlinor knows he can't get across the hall just yet. So this was 70, so that's 80. Or is it... How much movement was that?
70 to there.
So 80. I
80.
have 20 feet of movement left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stop this turn right here.
Okay.
Or I guess, can I make a perception check? Are they still right here? Can I hear them, or have they dispersed?
You still hear barking and chains out there. You don't hear the woman yelling.
Okay. Yeah, I was starting to think they're not in this cell block. And I remember there being a door somewhere that I should have checked out first. Oh well. We're clearing all this cells, eliminating all the possibilities. That ends my turn.
Okay. So let me ask you all. I think maybe it makes sense to kind of switch to narrative mode, and because the rest of you are mostly back together, right? I mean, you've got eyes on each other. So let's do that. Let's say, what's everybody else doing right now?
Picking up all my shit.
I'm waiting for everyone to come down to this door.
Okay, Yas is picking up all his shit.
Yeah, I'm picking up my javelin, picking up my maul, and I'm picking
Where
up
the
that
hell?
dude's sword.
Where the hell did Merlinor go?
Okay. You can add a great. It's a mundane greatsword, but you can call it obsidian if you want.
I'll put it in all caps, obsidian.
I want to message Merlin.
Okay. We pop that in the chat.
Oh,
It
I
might
don't know
not
if
go
I'm
through-
within.
It might not go through the
distance.
walls.
It does go through walls. We figured it out. They have to be 5 feet. No, a lot bigger than
These
5
are,
feet.
so I think some of these walls are 5 feet thick.
It is blocked by 1 foot of stone, metal, or wood.
Oh, 1 foot.
Yeah. So yeah, you try your message and you get no response. We'll say that.
Okay.
Asla, I need a heal.
Oh, well. Can I heal him?
Or a
Yeah,
potion.
yeah. We're not in turns here. When we go back to Merlinor, we will track movement, things like that, because it matters for him right now.
Also,
But
I'm
for
gonna
everybody else, just
Throw
We'll
you
take it
a
a few
greater
minutes.
healing potion.
I need my ring back. That
Oh.
fucking sucked.
Okay, I'm gonna come up to him. I'm sorry. I never go down. And I usually stay away from
Why did
people.
Why did you fall asleep?
That's Sandman, man. But I had the greatest dream, and I'm gonna hand you your ring and a greater healing potion.
Okay.
So we have 3 of those.
Before I continue picking up the ballista and the bolts, I'd like to go over to Cosmo and clasp a hand on his shoulder and say that I'm not going to let you die in here today, as I imbue him with Death Ward.
Whoa.
What does that do, man? What are you doing?
The first time that you would drop to 0 hit points before the spell ends, you instead drop to 1 HP.
Oh man.
That's
All right.
nice.
I don't
Not
know.
concentration, and it lasts for 8 hours.
I don't know if I'm okay
Nice.
with that, man. All right.
It's not revivifying you.
You know,
It's just
Yeah.
James knows what you're referring to. Zephyr has no idea, besides the little argument that we had like 10 sessions ago, and it was
Man,
never
like-
expanded upon.
All right. You know what? I mean, this is for Asla as long as we can get this done.
Everybody coming down the hole.
Zephyr, you can add a heavy crossbow to your inventory if you're gonna
And-
take that.
How
Ballista.
many ballista bolts are available?
Let's say 10.
You said heavy crossbow?
Yeah. Okay.
Gosh,
And
you look a little rough.
I don't feel
If-
great, but I'm doing alright.
if Cosmo or anyone doesn't check the desk, I'll check the desk.
You find 2,000 gold pieces
Smart.
in the desk. I'm
That's
glad
true.
somebody checked the desk.
I'll trade you a really cool sword, maybe. Actually, let
I've
me
already
find out
got a
what
cool
the,
sword for
Let
him.
me find out what the sword does, and then maybe I'll trade you.
David, I should mention I'm using bonus actions as we move to maintain rage.
How long can you do that for?
10 minutes, I believe.
Okay. All right.
Depending on if you keep the sword or want to offload it, I may pay you gold.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
So everyone gets 33 or 333.3 repeating, of course, of gold.
Of course.
I'm adding the 33 silver.
Okay.
How much?
It's 333
Repeating.
gold and 3 silver per person from the bounty in the desk.
Zephyr, are you holding on to Merlin?
I'll hold on to I'll hold on to your cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's more than twice my gold.
Nice. Me too.
I
Me
think,
too.
I think spiritual weapon probably will drop because that's just a minute. Let's stick that over there. Cosmo, you walked over there. What's Cosmo up to?
I got kicked out of Roll20.
Oh.
I know that
Let's get you back in.
this
I got in.
Merlin or guy is real fond of this mechanical dog, so I'm gonna cast mending on it.
Oh
Oh,
man,
Guy.
I think
nice.
it's roll 2d6 for me.
Went up.
1 and 1.
Eight.
That's how much he gets back.
All right. Boom. And you Cold Claw perks up and licks your hand with a metal tongue that
I'm
smells
gonna-
of coffee.
I'm gonna try to ask him if he knows where his master is.
Let me look through his stuff. Don't think he would. Oh, hold on. If the mini spell's cast on it, it creates 2d6. If it has died within the last hour, you can use... Oh, that's Smith's tools. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say that it knows where you are at all times or within a certain... Like, it doesn't say. So I guess David can flavor it however he wants if he thinks the defender would know where Merlinor is, or he's just a machine that follows Merlinor around. When it goes down, it goes down.
I think he's a machine, and
Yeah.
because like familiars say
Yeah.
more about how like you know where they are. and
Yeah,
things
like I
that.
can't summon him to me like a familiar.
Right.
So I'm gonna be like, all right, fella, stick with me. We're gonna go find him.
Oh.
He's got a perception of +0.
What is this right here?
This is the on this side, the left side.
The whole thing.
These manacles are now around the dead deputy warden's hands. So those aren't there. This is just like a desk, right?
The desk. It's another desk.
Yeah.
Any,
It's more like a table. Yeah, it doesn't have like drawers or anything.
So then, what are these things here then? Sacks.
Yeah, sacks
Pillows.
of pillows. Pillows. Yeah. Nothing. I don't.
All right. Come on,
Yeah.
Cold Claw. Let's go follow Zephyr and everybody else.
Okay. All
With
right.
Cold Claw.
let's-
Sorry,
Right.
just really quick question on Cold Claw. Because he shares my initiative count, and he only takes the dodge action unless I take a bonus action to tell him to do something else. So I'm guessing that he wouldn't know to automatically repair himself after getting healed. I would have to tell him
if he
repair.
has an auto repair thing, that
It's not auto repair; it's an action.
I'm fine if you want to burn. Like he probably know if it's something that is it something that you have to do to him, like you repair him. What does it say?
No, it's the magical mechanisms inside the defender restore 2d8 plus proficiency bonus hit points.
Oh, then
To
yeah,
himself.
that's fine. That sounds like something
Okay.
that like he's designed to do to himself.
Okay, so he's going to get 2d8 plus 5. I'll roll it on here just because.
Okay.
So another 11 to Cold Claw, which I think is exactly what he needed.
That tops him off.
Yep, he's at 19.
Okay.
And that's his first use. He gets 3 of those a day.
Okay. All right, I'll let you move him along with where you guys are going. We'll.
Were we wanting to do anything with the do not enter door at Cosmo?
I think we tried earlier.
I don't
Didn't
think
we?
we have. I don't
Did we
think anyone's
not?
tried anything with that door.
I thought somebody
No.
tried to do something.
I think nobody wanted to fuck with it.
Maybe someone knocked or something, but I don't think.
I
Anyway.
did. I think we knocked.
Zephyr, let's
Okay.
take a listen real quick. After all this
Okay.
commotion and over the last minute and a half, possibly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can each make a perception check. This does not appear to be a sliding door like some of the others you've seen, but it is a heavy wooden and banded door. Ooh, 4.
Cold Claw's helping you guys.
A -1?
Yeah.
Okay. A 17. So yeah, Zephyr, you're like this. I think this says do enter. I think we're invited. Did you realize you're standing like right in front of the knot and blocking it? Cosmo. This is a heavy wooden and banded iron door. Appears to be locked, and with a 17, I think that's enough. You also feel like there is some magical aura like around this lock.
Oh. Hey man, I got lock picks, but I don't know if I can mess with this door. I think there's more to it than just a mechanical lock.
I will give you an Arcana check if you want to try to figure out what that is.
Oh, yeah,
now
I
you've
got
picked
that.
up on it.
Oh, Come on, man.
No clue. This is strange magic to Cosmo.
You said a magical door, huh? I know what this is.
Oh,
It's a magical door.
Actually, no, because I think this depends on the level of the spell. I think a 12 is just enough. Actually, is what
That's
you
crazy.
need to identify that an arcane lock spell has been cast on this locking mechanism.
The hell is that?
And since you know the spell, since you identified the spell, this is the description of the arcane lock spell. It lasts. It's an unlimited duration, right? Lasts until dispelled or dropped by the caster, if they choose to do that. And basically means this door cannot be unlocked by non-magical means while this spell is active.
Whenever I was rummaging through the desk, did I see any parchments that possibly had what looked like a passphrase or like a password?
You did not, no.
Fuck.
Yeah.
We should have kept the guy alive. Fuck. Well, Cosmo, do you have any way of dealing with magical locks?
Let me think for a moment. I'll find out.
You would a dispel magic spell would likely take care of this, or maybe a knock spell. But let me see if they've changed that.
I mean, the only thing I could think of, man, is if like there's a crack that I could like creep through as a tiny creature. To check out what's in there, but opening it and I don't know.
So the knock spell or dispel magic. So knock will suppress an arcane lock for 10 minutes. A dispel magic would just get rid of it. Crack, you... I mean, how small of a creature can you become?
Spider?
Pick.
A regular spider?
I think, yeah, I mean, I think a regular, like, there's probably... I feel like regular spiders can get it pretty much anywhere, right?
They're tiny.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, there's not modern weatherproofing on these doors, right? Weather stripping. So,
so I'm like, hey man,
I think you could.
I don't know. I can't do this a whole lot anymore. So I think let's put a pin in this one and maybe come back maybe later if it doesn't open up by itself.
Okay.
All right, come on.
I
Cold
think
Claw.
we'll have to do that too. Possibly Asla might have a solution to this. Or we could just have Yas beat on it a little bit, let him tucker himself
Really
out.
sure taking a while.
If she knew about it, she could help me with it.
Anyway, I think we should get caught back up.
Okay. I will let you guys get caught back up.
Where you guys at?
Or down
And-
the hallway.
While we're walking, I want to lay on hands Cosmo for 29
Okay.
points.
Ooh,
Emptying that out.
29.
Yeah.
29. Okay. I'll let you do that. I'll let you get caught up. We will go to Merlinor then now and see what he's up to. And we will treat this like a turn with movement, action, bonus action.
Okay. I know that they are right on the other side of the wall. I am sprinting so fast across through these walls.
Okay.
So 10, 20, 30, 40 feet to get into that. Just whoosh. I am
10.
just a streak.
Puts you face to face with a hellhound. Do you provoke opportunity attacks? Because I might give him one as you running by.
Let me pull up Ghost Step Tattoo and also knock off that charge. It doesn't say anything about not.
Okay. He misses. He snaps
Cool.
at your heels as you run by to 20, and you want to go in there?
Yep.
30
20.
gets you into an empty cell.
Oh my god. They're not going to be in these, I swear. All right, so that was 10, 20, 30, 40. Move me to the right.
50 puts you
50.
into an empty cell.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, I have to. Bonus action, dash, to give myself another 50.
Okay.
And 10, or 5, 10,
Mm-hmm.
20.
20.
Yeah. Okay.
Empty cell.
Cool. 20, 30. Go to 40 to go to the next cell.
To go north?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I think you've
Yeah,
been-
north.
I think you've been in that one, right?
Yeah. Merlin was just like, he knew that they were 5 by 5 or 5 cells across. He did 2 in this row, so now he's done 3. Now he's going north, away from
Okay.
the noise.
Okay. So north. Okay. So there.
Let me.
Back into
I
an empty
forgot.
cell.
So 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 80, 85, 90.
Okay.
Okay. And then go out of the cell. 10
To the north.
Yep.
Okay. Which will be 100.
Yep.
Right. Boom.
So if I bonus action, I'm sprinting across this hall north. I've got 50 more feet of movement. So 5, 10, and then face to the wall. Should be another 20. Or be at 20.
You want to go north from here and try to phase
Yeah.
through that wall?
Yep.
Okay. You phase into a.
Oh my
cell.
God!
uh,
That was clutch.
with 2 emaciated and very surprised figures in it. A woman and a man.
Literally by the slimmest of threads here. Did I do this?
Is that the last one?
No, it's not.
No.
I miraculous that I did this.
It's pretty
Unless David
miraculous.
moved
that
them
you-
into that cell, and he was just like.
They have been in that cell since you guys got here.
So, the way I did it. Okay, interesting. Because if I hadn't done that second cell in that row, I would have gone to the 4th cell and gone straight up there and gone to the cell next to them.
Yeah.
But the way I did it ended up perfect, amazing. Okay.
So you're out of movement?
No, I have 30
Oh.
feet of movement left.
Okay. So you step in as like a ghost, basically, and yeah, you see these people. I don't know if Asla described them to you, but you know, you kind of knew like who you were looking for. I mean, maybe you don't recognize exactly who these people are, right?
No, but they're the first people I see that aren't being hostile.
That's true. That's true. They are not. Don't have these like chains and shackles on them. They do not have like black jagged halos. They look more like kind of starved, beaten down than right angry, hostile. And the woman, you know, kind of backs away, and they're both just kind of pressed against this far wall in what is definitely a smaller cell. You know,
Yeah, it is.
with like just some dirt and hay on the ground, not even enough to form like a mattress in one, you know, on one side. No benches, no anything in here.
Okay. Oh, hey y'all. Hey, y'all are. Oh, Y'all look kind of like how she said. Are y'all Asla's parents? Oh, forgive
Who
me.
are
My
you?
name is Merlinor. I'm a friend of Asla's, and we're here to rescue you. If you are who I think you are. If you've got the sending message,
Why?
I know you've been talking to her.
Did you encourage her to come? Is this your doing?
No, she said she was going. It wasn't really up to us. And so we're just helping her because we wouldn't want her to do this alone. Because it's kind of a suicide mission. This has been fucking crazy.
Yes.
We've got 4 other people plus her, so 6 total here to break you out.
Our daughter led an assault on the Umbral prison with
I wouldn't call it an
a retinue of
assault.
5.
I wouldn't call it an assault. We tried to get here through deception. It ended up in assault. I hope it's going well. I dashed over to find you guys. I really hope it's going well. They're very capable. But listen, my tattoo, I'm incorporeal for just a little bit longer. If you don't mind me, I would like to try to unlock that door, either from this side or the other.
If you can find a way to unlock it, to overcome his magics, that get us out, that'd be ideal, of course. Have you dealt with the other guards? Have you seen the warden? Have you seen his face?
His?
Yes.
No. I've seen a woman, and I've seen chain monsters and a dog, and the assistant warden.
And Sandman.
I haven't seen the Sandman.
Oh.
They kind of look more worried at this, and they say, we awoke in this cell. We've not been moved from it in all our time here. And the only face we've seen has been his.
What does he look like?
Beastly. The body, the visage of a great white tiger. He's clad in finery he's probably picked from the bodies of others brought down here.
Oh, is that why
And-
that lady was cutting them up? Does he eat them?
She's cutting them up?
Oh, yeah, sorry. That was probably a shock to you. Yeah, forget I said
Who?
that. I don't know who. I very briefly saw it. But I'm glad I got to you guys, because maybe you were about to be cut up for meat. Who knows? But you said that this is locked by magical means?
Every time he locks it again, we hear him chant some incantation. Yes.
Have you heard the words of the incantation? Have you
Not,
tried to listen closely to what they were?
they're not words that we understood.
Cool. Well, I don't think my thieves' tools are magical. So I don't think I could. I don't think I have a spell. I don't. Well, I know where you are. Now I need to find my friends. Because
You're
if they're
leaving
coming
us?
this way, I mean, you're safe in here for now,
Huh.
as much as I can assume.
At this, the woman just kind of cracks and is overcome with like a laugh, like hysterical, tearful laughter, and the man is trying to comfort her, and she's just laughing. The ghost man says we're safe. I think he's going to leave. It's Alarian. It's fine. It's fine. This is some shared delusion. There's no ghost man here. Our daughter, thank all the gods, is not here. It's going to be okay.
Give it about 5
All right,
minutes.
here in like 30 minutes to an hour, you'll see me in my real form, and you won't be laughing then. But listen, I don't have any spells that I can unlock this door. I thought maybe I could break you out. I'm very good at picking a lock, but if it's magical, I just don't know if I can get it unlocked and get you out of here. So the safest thing for you right now is for you to stay in here while I go find my friends and take care of the 7 or so hellhounds and 2 chain monsters.
I think there was. Oh no, those are angels.
And then come back for you. I know where you are. And I think I know someone who knows a spell.
Just
So,
be careful of him.
does something happen when you look at him?
Well, at this, the woman starts laughing. Yeah, he locks you in a cell with nothing to eat and strips your
No,
wings
I mean like
and
magical.
your halo and takes
Like, do you
everything
feel
away
something
from you
in your-
that made you what you are. Yes, something happens.
I understand you're delusional. You've been in here for a while. I understand.
Nice to them.
I didn't mean it like that. I mean, like, do you feel something like magical in your brain happening? Like, all of a sudden you feel the sense of dread or fear? No, nothing like that happens. He's just mean mugging you.
I don't know what you call it. In our diminished forms, we are certainly fearful of what he might do.
Okay. All right. I'm going to phase back through this wall before I become solid and get stuck in here with you. I know where you are, and I'm going to go find your daughter and the rest of my friends, and we're going to get you out of here. I promise. And with that, I phase through the wall. Back south.
Okay.
Okay. So, trying to remember where that was a long conversation. Did
You
I
had 30
start?
feet.
I had 30 feet
You had
left,
30.
and I have 20 feet left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Could be worse.
I'm gonna end my turn there, and again, I'm hoping that chain devil is walking west and does not see me or hear me
Okay.
because I'm incorporeal.
Okay.
I'm
right.
just hanging out for a minute.
And then you become corporeal.
Yep, I have
Uh-oh.
no more charges of that tattoo, so we're gonna have to get to them the long way.
So let's go back because Cosmo wanted to check out this room. We'll say that was happening while. Yeah, we'll see what was happening while you were doing that.
David, I have a question.
Yeah.
With Dimension Door, it says I can go up to 500 feet to a spot either just 500 feet or a spot I know. So
Okay.
my message spell failed. But I know I have my sending spell that should work on there. So like if I were to do a sending spell to Merlinor and he could give me a pretty good like description of where he was, could I Dimension Door to him? Or 500 feet closer to him?
I think the issue would be it would be very difficult for Molinar to kind of be able to give you like those precise coordinates.
That's kind of
Like,
what I was thinking. I
he's
didn't
been
think
looking
it would
around.
work,
Yeah,
but
like
I
Parker can look at the map, the bird's eye view map, and know. But for Merlinor to be able to gauge like within 5 feet would be
Yeah.
really tough.
But could he give me a general direction to go towards him?
Well, I don't. Merlinor didn't go down just
You
above the
didn't
table.
go down, yeah.
I didn't go down where you are. Like, I think he saw this door that you have in front of you, but he doesn't know that that's where you are.
I have
He doesn't know
no
it's on the other
idea
side
where
of that
you're
door.
at. Like, I legit have no
Yeah.
idea where you're at. So
And like Merlinor phased through a bunch of fucking walls to get
Yeah.
where he is.
It's it's a cool creative idea. I just think it.
I kind
Where
of
I
didn't
have a
think
hard
it
time
would
seeing
work.
how it would work. Yeah,
But I still
like-
think I want to send a message to Merlinor because I'm a little worried. We haven't heard from him. We heard all the commotion, like a gunshot.
Okay.
Also,
And
above the
then-
table,
And then my message spell failed.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a little concerned about Merlinor's well-being.
Yeah.
well, you got the you could sending spell me.
That's what I was gonna do.
No, you're gonna message me.
No, I tried to message you. That failed. So now I wanted to
You
do a
wanna do a
sending
sending?
spell. But I was
Okay.
hoping I could sending spell and then bamf to you, but
Right.
that's out.
But
But
yeah,
I
you can still sending spell. You
Yes,
just-
that's what I said. I still think I
Yeah.
would sending spell you
But-
just to make sure you're alive because
Yeah.
there was a
um,
gunshot, nothing else after that. Like no
above
more
the
gunshot.
table, Merlinor gave back the rifle and hasn't taken back a rare item from,
Oh.
and so he is going to get some greater sending stones from Illustrial, which will allow us to teleport to the other person with the sending stone.
Yeah.
Whoa.
This would have been so great. This would have been so great.
Are
I was
those
looking at just
real?
sending stones. I don't know. I was just looking at sending stones, but I saw them, the greater sending stones, and you can teleport if you're on the same plane to the other person.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
those would've been clutch.
use my last. What is it? 4th level? Yeah. And or 3rd level. And I'm going to say, Merlinor, are you alive? We defeated the deputy warden. We are in the hallway. I hope you're alive. If you are, let me know.
Okay.
Where you
Do
at?
I have to speak out loud to
No, we found that out during
perfect?
my other thing.
Okay.
That you can do it in your. There's no voice.
Hey. Still alive. Found your parents. I am trapped in a dead end with 6 hellhounds and 2 devils. Please
Help.
please find me and hurry.
Can you up sending?
I don't think.
Oh no!
so.
Wait, I have one more 3rd level. I totally lied. So I'm gonna send Merlinor another message or
Oh my
another
god.
sending. I'm gonna say, well, I need to know where to go, which direction. We're at a door. We went down all the way and then turn.
Okay.
And Asla, sorry. I mean, you can hear like dogs growling. Like you all can hear at this point like
Yeah.
dogs
But
growling.
I don't know if we're supposed to go
And-
towards the dogs because
Okay.
Okay.
or away
Sure,
from
sure,
them.
yeah.
Do you tell me that you hear dogs growling?
I have some more. So we hear dogs and chains.
Okay. I fired a shot towards that door. So if you're at that door, go through and come north. And then east.
So I would look at Yasin Blythe and say, Okay, we're gonna have to fight once we go through this door, but this is the right direction. And then we need to go north and east. But he found my parents. He's alive and they're alive. So we need to do this.
I think I'm still mad. I think.
Let's skip to Cosmo because he dipped into the lounge area, dining hall. What are you doing here, Cosmo?
Do I smell food?
You do. There's like some bread on the table here and
I'm
some
so hungry, man.
like very red sausages.
Oh, I'm gonna grab some bread and I'm gonna just take a big bite real quick and
Okay.
look around the room, see what else I can find, just for like a minute while that.
Okay. You see some cloaks hanging on the wall over here. You look around. Mostly, you're finding like it's a kitchen, right? It's a kitchen and dining room. Are you looking through the cloaks? He asked leadingly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking around the room and I'm gonna look at anything that seems interesting. I'm wearing a cloak right now, so I would probably check them out.
In the pocket of one of the cloaks, you find 2 doses of wyvern poison.
Wyvern poison?
Yeah. So it's a poison you can apply to a weapon or ammunition, or
Oh damn, that shit's.
you can apply it to something that does piercing or slashing damage, and then it lasts until the weapon hits something.
Oh, that's what it is.
I think so. It's non-magical. And you're a druid. You'd probably know, you'd probably be kind of attuned to that.
Open it up and smell it and be like, oh yeah, that's some good shit. Put the cork back in it and
Okay.
in my pocket.
All right. So you can add 2 of those to your inventory when you get a chance.
I'm gonna come out with a shield in one hand and a loaf of bread in my other hand.
Nice. Okay.
I found some
so
food, guys.
Let me just ask here: is everybody kind of stacking up down in the ready room? Cosmo's munching on his bread. And is the idea to try to go through this door? Is that what the plan is for this group?
That
Yes.
is my plan. I don't know if Cosmo knows it because he's still up in the hallway.
Okay.
I'm
found some
standing where I'm standing.
You're nowhere near us.
I see.
I'm at the end of the hallway.
Yeah, I found
Someone
some
has
food,
to stand
bro.
behind for, this way, Cosmo.
Okay.
Well, flag Cosmo down.
Hey man, you want some of this bread? It's really good.
Can I have a piece?
It is really good. It's surprisingly good.
Hell yeah.
Stealing
Munch on this
nothing.
bread while we're formulating going through this door.
So I catch them up.
Okay.
Let them know about my messages to Merlinor, and that we're gonna have to fight without Merlinor. These hellhounds. I think he told me 6 hellhounds.
That is what he
Yeah,
said.
but
6 hell. He saw at least 6 hellhounds and 2 chain monstrosity things. At least 2 of those. But he has my parents. They're alive, and he's alive.
So I think the best way to run this is basically as soon as you open this door, basically we open the door, we roll initiative for everybody. And then we play that out. So Parker needs a break. I could also use a break. If we want to take 10, that will put us at 10 Central. I don't know how everybody's doing on time.
Mariah's gonna get home soon, but I will. I'm gonna move to a different room so I can stay up a little bit later this time.
Okay.
And I'm actually a little bit tired myself. If you guys wanted to call it,
It's up to you guys. I mean, it's up to any
I'm
one of
leaving
us.
it- I'm leaving it to the group.
Okay. I mean, any one of us can say, "Hey, my fuse is short."
I was gonna
Let's
stay up
call it.
late anyways.
I
will
really
be
want to
getting
stress.
I will be getting Taco Bell after this. Period.
It's a fine time to call it right before this fight, if that makes sense. We could call it during the fight, like whatever you want to do. But any one of us should feel empowered to be like, hey, I'm at the end of my fuse. Like, let's cut it. For any session.
I'm good to go.
Okay.
Good.
All right. Well, then let's take 10. Let's roll initiative when we get back, and we'll see how far we get.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay.
It's good.
In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud in shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwined. In this battle, our spirits shine. With magic's might and steel's embrace, we'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud in shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead despite our fear. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, the legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. With magic's might and steel's embrace, we'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes and legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. Our faith quickens, dangers near. We forge ahead, despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. The magic's might and steel's embrace will end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's past, our stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. Shadows deep, where whispers legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, danger's near. Forge ahead despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. Magic's might and steel's embrace. We'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown. In shadows deep, where whispers creep, a call to arms, our souls to keep. We stand as one, our hearts alight. Against the dark, we bring the fight. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The Lich King's gaze, a deadly shroud. In shadowed halls, his power loud. The pace quickens, danger dangers near, we forge ahead despite our fear. The final stand, our fates entwine. In this battle, our spirits shine. With magic's might and steel's embrace, we'll end the threat, save this place. Heroes rise with courage true. Through storm and fire, we'll see it through. Echoes of heroes, legends of old, our story unfolds. The journey's path still stretches long. We march ahead, our hearts are strong. In shadows deep, our fate unknown. The battle with Vecna yet to be shown.
I'm gonna convince your parents,
Okay.
not you. And then I become I become
That's so mean. yeah. Yeah, if Asla doesn't make it, you could just
Keep
just once every hour you're like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Be right back.
Put your hat back on.
They're gonna question why you can't fly in Elysium, though.
I can't fly right now.
Yeah, I don't have my wings on.
Yeah.
There's not even like a flavor thing in Elysium where they can just fly, even though that's not a part of their like natural ability.
They have to
That's-
ascend. They have to ascend to angelhood to get their permanent wings.
That's lame.
And I
They're,
left
yeah.
before I ascended.
Yep.
Once I ascended, they wouldn't let me leave, so I had to.
I'm ascending and leaving.
Well, maybe.
Okay. Are we ready to rock?
I have a. So we're all standing here waiting.
Yep.
Can I like be like, hey, how's everybody feeling before we open that door?
Sure.
Did anybody
Little
need a
wrap-up
little
video.
little boost?
Anybody need a healing potion?
You and
If-
us look a little hurt.
If we're gonna do that, then I would like to give some temp HP for this turn, this pre-turn turn. If I can do that.
And then
Sure.
anybody want a healing potion? I have greater and regular.
I'll swoop down one of my graders that I've been holding on to.
No, my action's going to this.
Hasmo,
Or
you
it's
want a
not an action,
potion? A greater healing potion?
Sure. Yeah. I'll drink
hand
that.
you. I'll hand
You
you a
also
greater
get-
healing potion.
What does it do?
You get 11 temp HP.
4d4 plus 4.
Which is 20.
Because it's full, right? You take full.
Yeah,
All right. So just delete it.
I did. Still have 2 more.
Greg, you have 11 temp HP.
Word.
Do you need
Uh,
a regular healing potion? Yes. Do you want me to pour this down your throat?
Dude, I need a lot more than that.
Nah, save it.
I have plenty, I think.
I'm fine for now.
Okay.
I am going to. What is that? 55 that I need to get
Okay.
back. So I am going to. Real quick before we jump in there, I'm in a second level. I think.
I'm gonna take a regular healing potion.
Third level. Cure wounds myself.
Okay.
And question, does the small ballista that I grabbed, does it still do 3d10 for the damage? Or is it 1d10 for the heavy crossbow damage rules?
I think wielding it, it's gonna be the 1d10, because like I kind of feel like it's a compromise because probably shouldn't really be able to like carry it around with you as a ballista. Like it's designed to be, attached to a sturdy base and locked into the floor. But if you wanted to like break off the crossbow part of it, then I think we'll treat it as a heavy crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could I, if I was to find somewhere to like prop it up, would we be able to then do the 3d10 or just permanently keep the 1d10? Either way, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to, it'd probably take like an action to set it up, and then an action to like remove it from its base. You know, we'll say it's got like a tripod or something that you then take an action to like hammer into the floor.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Zephyr just hammering into the floor, getting ready.
I will say to keep it. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay, then could I hammer it into the ground right where I'm at? I would assume since it doesn't have like the base or whatever that it was elevated onto, I'm prone on the ground with it.
You don't have to be prone, like, just because that's a big debuff, right? Like, it's probably we'll say it's got like a folding kind of tripod.
Okay.
That like fold in that are, can just hang there, kind of hang below it if you want to shoulder it. Or you can pop about if you want to secure it to the floor. But yeah, so you can secure it to the floor there, just with the note that like in combat it's going to be a full action to secure it or a full action to unsecure it.
Yes,
Got
take
it.
18 healing points. I touched
So Asla's healing me and Cosmo's healing me?
Yes. I think
Nice.
For 28, and how much did you say?
18.
Cool. I'm a lot healthier now.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
State your bar. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I just do it on D&D Beyond first. Because it does
I
the math
do
for
too.
It does the math for me, so I'm like, I'm not going to sit here and do this.
I do the same thing.
All right.
I'm ready to rock and roll.
Ready to rock and roll.
But Asla is gonna slip to the back before we open the store.
Okay.
Give me like 2 more minutes. Mariah just pulled up,
Okay. Let's
and the dog's gonna go crazy.
let's get everyone else rolling initiative. Just during that, just to speed up, we'll ka-chunk. And ka-chunk, you hear 2 sliding doors.
Anyone
What?
who wants to be within 10 feet of me to get the +4/+2 initiative. That would be the time.
Oh no, I'm under Cold Claw.
I'm
Oh, Blue Cold there.
What'd you
I'm
say is
where I
the
wanna
plus
be.
initiative?
Well, can I move where Cold
+4.
Claw is?
Sure.
So then,
Did I just do that?
22 for Asla.
I won't add my initiative to my roll. It's highlighted.
Zephyr at a 21. Yas
For now.
at a-
I got it.
that
I
makes
Wow.
want, you, I want you all to know. Oh, sorry, I
Actually-
get a +4. That's a 27. I just wasted a
Actually-
crit on initiative.
I'm gonna stay back and not get the +4. So 19.
Okay.
Still got PTSD from a certain tidal wave being cast on us.
Okay,
So-
is everybody's initiative correct?
almost. I just noticed that I have something on my character sheet. So, Cosmo or Asla, would you like to swap your initiative with me? Initiative swap. Immediately after you roll initiative, you can swap your initiative with the initiative of one of your willing allies in the same combat.
Oh,
You can't make this swap if you or the ally has become incapacitated.
I'm okay with my 18. I know I'm not the first, but I'm okay with it.
okay.
Yeah, I think I'd rather the paladin go before me?
The reason that I was asking on switching it is because right now I have the crossbow ballista tripod on the ground right now. I have it set up.
So maybe
I didn't know.
Asla go first before him? I'm behind you, so.
Yeah. I did not know what we were going to see on the other side of this door. If you don't want to switch, that's totally fine.
We'll switch actually. Yeah, I'll take your
21.
21.
Okay, so 21 for Cosmo, 17 for Zephyr. Cosmo, what's your dex score?
It's a 15.
15. All right. On a 1, you get to go first. Sorry, the Chain Devil just beats you out. Okay. All right. Yes, these doors ka-chunk open and just a wave of sulfurous smell comes through. What do you do?
I'm gonna plug my nose and go in. I've been told there's enemies here, so we're going.
Okay.
Let's see, this is 15 feet to here. Well,
Roar.
what the fuck? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk up and punch the fuck out of him. Not
Okay.
punch. Sorry, I just closed the door. This door. Sorry.
No, this door's closed. This door's
Okay,
closed and locked. Yeah.
It looked like it did a open animation or close
No,
animation.
yeah, you are in you're obviously in like a cell block of a prison here.
Okay. I'm not gonna do reckless attack. I'm just going to attack him because there's a couple people in here.
Okay.
And this is with the maul equipped.
Okay.
23 to hit.
23 hits. The Chain Devil.
Magical bludgeoning damage. Oh,
And
did we find
new
if this?
monsters.
I don't think that adds my rage damage, does it? I've been nerfing myself again, haven't I?
This
Because
is
it's proficiency plus strength, and then my rage should add 3, right?
what's your
Proficiency with strength is 10, and that's a
you
plus
don't
10. But
add
if,
proficiency to damage, right?
oh no, it says 2d6 plus 10, so whatever that 10 is.
2d6 plus 10.
I always forget this.
Why is it
I
plus 10?
don't think it calculates the rage damage. I could have been doing a lot more damage, guys.
What's your rage
Attack.
add to damage?
3,
What's your strength?
5.
So is it your strength plus proficiency?
I think it is.
Is everyone else getting their proficiency to damage? Check your.
I'm not.
Yeah, let's
I
see.
So what am I getting 10 from?
I'm getting.
Oh, well, it's a fucking plus 2, isn't it? That the plus 2 weapons add 2 damage, don't they?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
I'm
didn't
just
mean to.
wondering
I
what
didn't mean
that-
to bring up mechanics all at once.
No, it's fine, but it also does it for
Okay,
your
so-
other weapons.
Yeah, so if it's plus my strength with
All right.
the plus 2 and then plus 3, that's the 10. So that would be rage. Yeah,
It is
Yeah.
adding your rage, yeah.
yeah. So it has to be.
Okay.
My bad. My bad.
No,
I
you're
thought we
good.
had discovered, and I just forgot.
You've gotta have
29
some
on the second
features,
strike.
yeah. At 29 on the second strike, that will also hit, and he is resistant to this bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, naturally. He's made a change. I'm not surprised here.
And minus. Yes, the new monster manual now often does not discriminate between magic and non-magic for weapons. Sometimes it does, but for higher level things, it's just resistant to bludgeoning. Okay. Anything else? Yes.
Stare at him.
Oh, are you doing? You're trying to topple him?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll do that. I forgot, so I'm not going to worry about it being on the first one.
Are these con saves or strength saves?
I believe topple is pawn. Let me find it real fast. All
He's
toggle.
gonna he fails either way.
Okay, yeah, it was a DC 18 con save.
Okay.
Had I done that on the first one, I would have had advantage, but I'm not
Boom.
worried about it. That's on me.
You knock him prone.
You
Alright,
bad bitch.
anything else? Okay, Blythe. You hear the sounds of battle.
I'm rushing in.
Laszlo rushes in.
I'm coming, us.
What?
What? Chain Devil is prone, so advantage
It
on my
is
attacks.
prone, so advantage.
I will take a hit at it. Please. Oh, good thing I got advantage.
Oh, Yowza. That hits.
That would have been a nat 1 if it was not with advantage.
Oof. So thank you to David for reminding me of
First
that.
attack, 12.
Well,
And I get
he
double.
takes all of that.
I get double advantage.
That is some
Take a
gross sneak attack damage.
Second attack,
Yeah. 24
24.
hits.
and I'll throw a
Of course.
bonus action smite on this one.
Okay.
We're for port. That's so
Okay.
low. Okay.
Did you roll
Uh,
other ones?
I was a level 1, but that's my.
Oh, it's D8s. Oh, 2/2.
What about your
Yeah.
rapier damage?
Yeah, do your weapon damage too.
Oh, I just totally forgot about doing that. Sorry. I was like, what do you mean?
Here we go, another 11.
11.
All right. You guys are putting in some work on this Chain Devil.
I think I'm gonna use my last 20 and intercept this hellhound.
Okay. Sounds good. It is this Chain Devil's turn. And he pushes himself up. Blythe is 15 feet away. Okay. Yes. He swings chains at you twice.
Straight rolls.
Straight rolls. Those are terrible.
Good. I like it when I don't just be reckless all the time.
Blythe, then he turns to you and he raises his arm, and a fiery chain is conjured out of nowhere in your space and tries to wrap around you. Can I get a dex save?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay. These chains do tighten around you for 10 fire damage, and you are restrained by them.
10 fire and restraint. Okay.
Do you have evasion?
I don't.
Damn.
Level 4 rogue.
And that's what he's gonna do. Okay, Cosmo. Lots of noise coming from in there.
Yeah. I'm going to run in there. What was that 10 feet? Oh, wait. It was 5, 10, 15 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Where the hell is my friends? I only see Yas.
Blythe's over that way.
You only see Yas right now.
Blythe is dead.
A hellhound. Would I
You see a lot of
understand?
hellhound.
Would I understand if they are a beast or not?
Make a history or arcana. Make a history check.
Negative, sir. Look like a beast to me.
They look like a beast. I mean, they are. You see, like fire, almost like burning in their chests,
Okay.
smoke emanating from their mouths.
Unnatural.
But they look like dogs. Yeah, but they look like dogs.
Yeah. Poor dogs. Alright. Well then, let's do this. Let's So that thing's grappling somebody with a chain or no?
Not that you can't see that it's doing anything like that. Yeah.
Okay. I walk into the hallway. See Yas. A chain thingy. Man, oh man, oh man. Son of a gun. I'm going to attempt to. I think I have more uses of my. My starry map version of my guiding bolt that doesn't take a spell slot.
Okay.
And try to hit that thing with a guiding bolt.
All right.
Roll it. Let's see. Oh, that didn't. That's damage. Damn it.
Just trust me, it hit.
Good damage if it hits. It does hit for 19 radiant damage. And he is glowing with a big hit me sign.
Nice. Okay. Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting him with my luminous arrow. Same guy.
Okay. At advantage. That hits anyway.
There we go. Nope. Okay. So
Okay.
here's the damage.
Woo.
Oh,
All right, he's looking rough.
I almost got him. I'm gonna step into this
Almost.
corner.
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
Merlin Noir. Okay. Merlin Noir, you're up.
What was that, David?
Nothing.
Okay. I hear the fighting coming down the halls, assuming my friends are here with me, so I am going to bonus action steady aim to give myself advantage on Chain Devil A. And roll a nat 20.
Okay.
And I'm also shooting a shadow arrow or shadow bullet.
Mhm.
So that will also be doubled. Holy shit. Okay. So there's that. And then
Yeah.
I owe you. Okay. Jesus, how much do I owe you here? 2 more
This is
D8.
So this is a regular roll. Right?
Right. A regular roll
Okay.
with no bonuses.
Yeah. So
I'm just figuring out my. I owe you 2d8,
2d8 and 4d6.
4d6, and then another 4d6 for my shadow arrow because I haven't rolled that yet.
Okay.
So 8
D6.
d6 total and 2d4.
The shadow arrow is
Is 2d6
2d6
psychic
normally.
damage. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, so another 2d8, okay, another 10, and then
Here, I'll just do them
another
4 at a
46. Right, got it. Oh man, okay. And that's all piercing and psychic, you said?
Yeah, the bullet is psychic.
Okay.
6 of that. Or I guess.
What a
16.
shot! He's still up, but you've like just blown a huge hole in his chest.
He
He's
has to
reeling
make
back.
a wisdom save from that shadow arrow,
Okay.
or shadow bullet. DC is 15.
Okay. Are these these are magic bullets?
Yes.
Okay. He succeeds.
Okay, so he can still see me. If he had failed, he wouldn't be able to see anything further than 5 feet away from me.
God damn it. Okay.
Oh my god, I almost one-shot him.
Don't forget, he's also vexed now too.
He is vexed.
He's vexed.
No, he's sapped. He's sapped.
He's sapped. What does that mean?
Yeah, revolver's sap. Which means he has disadvantage on his next attack against
Okay.
any creature until the start of my next turn or end of my next turn. I think it's start. We'll just say start because it doesn't matter.
He's gonna try to attack something in the meantime.
Yeah.
Okay. I think
That's all I can do. That was a bonus
that's
action.
all you can
action.
do. You can move Cold Claw if you want. And he'll
Oh yeah,
dodge.
I would assume.
Uh,
I would assume if Cold Claw heard my gun, he would start bolting that way. He would probably also start just bolting towards the action, anyways.
okay.
He has 30 feet of movement, correct? No, he has 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
So he's going to move through Yas and get there.
Okay.
Excuse you.
And then dodge.
Yes, he would automatically take the dodge action.
All right.
But he can't take his
Asla.
reaction to deflect.
Okay. Cool.
It's just an automatic thing he can
All right, Asla. You've
Okay.
seen your friends run in.
So I am going to run up to Zephyr first,
Mhm.
and I'm going to use my free cast resistance. I'm going to say, by mystic force, I grant you a shield of strength to face the fight. With steadfast heart, you'll stand the test. Resistant granted, face the quest. And I'm going to give him resistance to necrotic damage for a minute. That is concentration.
Okay. Nice.
And then I'm just going to run up to the door because that's all I can do.
Okay. Zephyr.
Well, actually, I'm going to run here.
All right.
So, setting up the crossbow, unfortunately, did not work this time because
I'm
it
sorry.
went into
I
AT.
know.
Oh wait,
I know.
no, it's fine. I'm gonna spend my action to pick it up.
Okay.
Since even if I can get into the action, I'm gonna have to use an action to dash, so I'm not gonna be able to attack anyway. So I'd rather pick this up now
Okay.
and move my 30 feet, which gets me right there.
Okay.
And then I was wanting to do, what's the range of this spell? 90 feet. Sick. Nasty. I want to cast Hunter's Mark
Mm.
onto this Hellhound bee right here.
What?
All right.
Where did Hunter's Mark come from?
do. Yeah.
He's a ranger at heart.
Hope
So
I didn't
Vengeance Paladin
ignore the 3 damage. I just did that to mark that I cast.
cast it. Yeah. Yeah. Vengeance Paladin's good. Hunter's Mark.
And I will end my turn there.
All right. Some Hellhounds get to go. Live. 2 of them converge on you. What is their speed? 50 feet.
Fast as hell.
That's awesome. I think with 50 feet, we're going to flavor this as him running. This Hellhound just runs, jumps into this fire, like this lit brazier. Seems completely unaffected by the fire and hops down. And tries to bite Yas twice with advantage. Actually, he's not going to do that. He's going to breathe fire in a 15-foot cone. 1, 2.
Oh,
That's not
man.
going to hit.
Oh man.
So he went from using advantage on me to giving me advantage on his save. Is that what I'm hearing?
Well, I thought he was going to get. No.
I'm just razzing you.
Blythe. I didn't realize Blythe was 20 feet away. I think he is just gonna bite at you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Come on,
I think I thought he was gonna get 3 of you, but if he can only get 2, he's gonna do his bites. An 18 to hit,
Yeah.
and a 23 to hit. So the 18 is, and I'm gonna just tell you the full numbers. Knock them down on your own. 7 piercing and 3 fire,
So 6 total.
and then 9 piercing and 5 fire.
Sorry, I was
That's
getting
fine.
blocked by something. Well, I already forgot the damages. What was the first damage again? Sorry.
seven
Six total.
piercing,
6 total,
3,
and then
3 fire, and then
second
9
was-
piercing and 5 fire for 9, which would be 9 total.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I had something on my screen that like would not go away, and
Gotcha.
my ADHD deleted everything.
Gotcha. Blythe, you are getting swarmed by hellhounds, and you are also restrained. Let's see.
This one right here
Uh-huh.
will have disadvantage from Cold Claw.
Okay. On all attacks or just one?
Let me double check. The defender imposes disadvantage on the attack roll of one creature it can see within 5 feet, provided the
Okay.
attack is against a creature other than the defender.
Okay. So one attack, and that hellhound will miss. The other one. God, there we go. There's a dirty 20. For 6 piercing and 2 fire.
What is the 30-20 add up to?
What is it? What's the what, sorry?
What's like the dirty 20 add up to? Like what's it all together? Oh, dirty 20. Oh, my
Dirty
AC is 21. Sorry,
Oh, geez. All right, never mind.
my bad.
Idiot.
Okay. Okay. All
I
right.
was
fine.
I was saying dirty 20, and then like, wait, what's the plus? There's a plus.
Yeah,
to
you're
this.
like, what's that add up to? I was like, I don't understand. Well, that's what those guys do.
Wicked.
This chain devil is not going to go down without a fight, Erlenor.
Yeah, kind of anticipated that. I really wish I would have one-shot him.
It dashes
Jumps
away.
After you. First thing he does is he's going to make you make a dex save as he tries to conjure an infernal fiery chain around you.
Okay. Let me go double check evasion, because I always just forget what this rule is. I think I take half damage.
If you fail, you take half. If you succeed, you take
Yeah.
half. As long as it's a
Yeah.
dex save.
Oh my god, that's another nat 20.
All right, you succeed. You duck just as these chains bind together, and the chains disappear. He grumbles. He steps up. 1 second. To there. He makes one chain attack at disadvantage for a 14 to hit.
Nope.
And another one for a 21 to hit.
I still have my 10 hit points. I'll let you hit me once.
Okay. That's 9 slashing damage, and you are grappled by this chain.
I shouldn't have let you hit me. Damn it.
Did the guy down here hit anybody with the chain? I don't remember. I don't think he did.
He restrained me with the fiery chain.
He did, the fiery thing, but his regular attacks, I don't think he...
He missed me
ended up
twice,
hitting. He missed Yas twice. Okay.
which was
that's-
honestly a thing.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You actually are restrained, Murdonar. You're not grappled. Well, you're grappled and restrained. But...
What
You know
does
what?
that
You're
mean?
stunned.
Okay.
It means I make attacks at disadvantage and I can't move.
Yes. And attacks against you are at advantage.
Can he take an action to break out of it?
He can take an action to try to escape. Yes. On his turn.
Yeah.
And then the hounds come.
I should have shielded. God damn it.
They are fast. 50. This hound, though, is gonna run down here and go after Yas. We'll do Yas first, as this hound bites at you twice. We've got a 17 to hit and an 18 to hit.
They hit.
They both hit? Alright, I will do the math for you on this. That will be
I got distracted
eight-
one time. He doesn't trust me.
No, it's 8 piercing and 7 fire.
So 11 total.
No.
Oh, you already.
I did that,
Okay.
yeah.
I didn't.
Merlinor, you are swarmed by hellhounds. A 24 to hit. A 22 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay. That is 14 piercing and 6 fire.
Okay. So 20 total.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna
And
go my 10 hit points.
does an 18 hit you?
No.
Does 21 hit you?
Yes.
Okay, for 10 more piercing and 5 more fire. Total of 15.
Okay.
Okay. Yas, back to you. At the start of your... I'm going to go... Yeah, at the start of your turn, Yas. This is going to suck for me because he doesn't know.
He doesn't know what.
The chain devil focuses his glaring red eyes upon you. I would need a wisdom saving throw to avoid the frightened condition. But Zephyr, I think you make him immune to frightened, given your position.
I think you're muted, James.
Yeah. You
Okay.
can still get feared or frightened,
But so long as I'm in your
It's
aura.
just suppressed.
but if you're in my aura, it's suppressed.
Okay.
So I'll do it.
Let's
I'll
roll
do
it
it.
then. Let's roll it.
Let's see what you got.
Wisdom save.
Oh, I failed it. I'm not even gonna tell you the number.
Okay. I'm gonna put this thing on you, but you're not actually frightened.
Yeah, and if I kill him, it goes away, right?
If you kill him, it goes away.
So I'm gonna try and kill him. And if the
The options like
hounds are
turn
gonna,
around.
you said the hounds got advantage on me with pack tactics, was it?
Yes.
Well, then I'm just gonna reckless attack anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, I was actually wrong. You get immunity if you're within the range whenever it pops off, but if you have frightened and move into the aura, that one's suppressed.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, well, just know I would have if my cool friend here wasn't around.
With Zephyr at your back, you can't be scared.
Correct. 25 to hit chain boy.
25 hits the chain boy.
Wow, that's cool.
That is a good roll. I have good news for you,
Mhm.
and then I actually have sad news for Merlinor about something that I did not see, and I'm sorry. The good news for you is this chain devil, this maul comes, hits him, and as it caves in his head, the body disappears in a sulfurous smoke.
Oh my god, it's like rotten eggs.
The bad news for Merlinor is this guy is actually resistant to piercing. Sorry. So I'm just
Oh,
roll
no.
up and look at your
It was 78 total.
Yeah.
78
put it in there.
total.
But some was
16
psychic.
16 was
We'll say-
psychic, yep.
Yeah, 16 was psychic. So
So 52.
62. So
Or
he gets
62, yeah.
31 back. Okay, that's where he should be. Sorry about that. I'm embarrassed.
Bitch
Okay.
ass. Shit.
If only I knew where Merlinor fucking was. Anyways. Gonna
You
swing
just heard
on-
the gunshot.
You can hear the
You-
shots. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
hear the gunshot.
You
coming.
know where Merlinor is.
Yeah, but also if I give them opportunity attacks, it's at advantage. But they're also little bitches. Okay, what direction was he in? What direction was he in?
The north.
Cool. I'll fucking go.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. That feels like metagaming now, because all I'm hearing is gunshots. I don't know he's restrained.
You know that.
You don't know he's restrained, but you are
You know
hearing
that I'm
gunshots.
alone though.
Right. So it's up to you.
Fair enough. All right, you guys. I don't like killing dogs. Y'all got it.
Okay.
I can only take 40 and 2 opportunity attacks with advantage.
Yos,
Does
what
an
are you
8
doing?
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh, I forgot to give someone temp HP again. 18 hits.
Okay. You will take 4 total damage.
Okay. Off
Bad
2
rolls.
with advantage?
Yep.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's rough.
If I'm gonna keep forgetting the temp HP, I'm not gonna keep doing it after the fact. I should do it at the beginning, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
So,
that's it too.
it's my turn.
Okay. I really don't have an issue with you doing it during your turn at any point because it really doesn't make like a difference.
All right, then you know what, Cosmo has some. Zephyr, I was within 10 feet of you. take, wow, 13 temp HP.
I'll take it.
13 temp HP to Zephyr, and then Blythe.
Guys, I found the Hall of Patreon. I'm just joshing you. I think it's funny it's there.
Leave me down here to deal with the fucking dogs.
Blythe,
You have so many other people behind you.
You are still restrained by these fiery chains.
I am.
What?
Yeah.
Would it take an action to try and get out of him?
It would take an action to try to get out.
Hmm.
The chains don't go away when the monster goes away?
And I
Nope.
have zero. I have zero movement.
Damn.
Otherwise,
You have 0 movement otherwise.
well, I'll be. I guess I'm just gonna fight my way out of here.
All right.
I'll go for the one on the right
Okay.
of me.
To be at disadvantage.
Then 21.
That will hit anyway.
This won't get sneak attack because he's an ally. So just 10, and this one will
Okay.
be a flat roll because of Vex.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh no.
no, it won't.
Okay. The chains tighten after the first stab, and
I have
cause you to miss.
Have any bonus action I can do to myself? No, I don't need a. I don't need a spirit shroud. I need to save that spell slot. So, I guess that's it for Blythe.
Okay. Cosmo, you're up.
All right. Fuck balls. Don't know a whole lot about what's going on right now. I want to. Shoot a hellhound, I guess, with my bonus action.
Okay. One of you, I guess, shoot the one
This one.
north of Zephyr. Okay, that hits the Hellhound. For 13 radiant.
Wow. Okay. Action. Let's thorn whip him.
Okay. That hits handily for 13 more. Are you pulling him?
I think I shall.
Okay.
Right, yeah.
Pull
if I
him
can.
right there.
And
Then Zephyr runs back, sets up his ballista. Now that he can actually shoot
Right.
this guy.
and then can I want to move around him to here.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, and I'll end it.
All right, Merlinor. At the start of your turn, I need a wisdom saving throw as this chain devil's eyes bore into the back of your skull.
I shit you not, dude. I just rolled another 20.
All right, you are not
On fire.
afraid.
Fuck.
You are not afraid and cannot be made afraid of this chain devil.
Fuck.
You are restrained. You can use an action to try to escape, or not.
Okay. Do I get the feeling that the check to escape would be a strength or a dex check?
It's an athletics or acrobatics check.
Neither of I mean, acrobatics is a +3. But let me double check my second wind, because I can do something with second wind if I fail something.
Yeah, Greg, that makes sense.
I have so much shit on my character sheet. I'm sorry, guys.
That's the nature of the game. Once you get,
I know there's something I can do. I can expend one of my second wind die to do something.
Let's see. Let me.
I just saw it.
Hit points.
Yeah, no, no, it's something else.
Tactical mind. When you fail an ability check, you can expend a use of second wind, and instead of regaining hit points, you can add a D10 to the ability check. If it still fails, this use of second wind isn't expended. That's pretty nice.
Yeah. So I am going to try to make the athletics check, and then if I don't succeed, I'll add that D10.
Okay.
Oh my fucking dude! I can't.
All right,
What is going on?
weighted
It's another
dice.
nat 20.
He's using weighted dice.
I'm using the same dice I've always used. That we're rolling like shit.
Dice.
You slip out of these fiery chains, and the chains vanish.
What the fuck? Okay.
So that's an action.
Cool. Bonus action, disengage. And I'm getting the fuck. Yas!
All right, you see Yas running around the corner. Yas, you see Merlinor running around the corner.
Very brave of you to be separated the Sultan. Where the fuck have you been?
Over here? Well, technically in the cells. But in this wing.
I know we were fighting a big dude back there with all his friends. I see you're texting. I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, sorry. The OU game just ended. What's up?
I'm sure we lost.
We did.
No shit.
Asla, let's skip to you.
Okay, I'm gonna come up. I'm gonna bypass Zephyr.
Okay.
25. I'll stop there.
Okay, this hellhound will snap at you as you go past.
Oh, I didn't even see that hellhound. Okay, yep. Fair.
15 to hit.
No.
Okay, you jump over his snapping jaws.
And then what is this? Hellhound A. I am going to say, a glimmering spark from the cosmic sea, starry wisp, come dance with me, entwine my bow in shimmering light, weave their doom this very night. And I'm going to cast Starry Wisp on him.
All right.
$19.
And you hit with Starry Wisp.
Finally. For 13.
13. What kind of damage is that?
It's radiant.
All right. He takes 13 radiant damage and turns his gaze on you. Okay. Anything else, Asla?
No, that'll be it.
Okay. Zephyr.
I should have stayed mounted up with my crossbow. Everything is against me right now with this crossbow.
Sorry.
Maybe leave it.
I will do the
souvenir.
typical game thing and just take the crossbow and just stick it magically on my back. It's just somehow sitting there.
The old vertebrae magnet.
Yep.
Bring out the Lightbringer and try and kill this hellhound.
Okay.
That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Okay. You do get advantage on this hellhound because you have sworn a vow of enmity against him.
No, that's Hunter's Mark.
Oh,
That
Hunter's
put on
Mark.
him.
Never mind. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay. So 20 hits. And does extra damage.
So there's that damage. Here is the Hunter's Mark damage. Big damage.
Yeah, okay. Good bop.
Swing again. For a miss.
Oh. That's sad.
And, I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay.
Menacingly.
This hellhound will drop back here. Cosmo, you can take a melee opportunity attack if you want.
I could do a spell, actually.
Oh, that's right. You could do a spell.
But it has to be a certain kind of spell. It's got to be only on him.
Yeah.
Hang on. Reaction. Casting time of 1 action and only 1 creature. Okay. Can I thorn whip him?
Sure.
Hell yeah. Take that, you son of a bitch. Maybe.
That hits.
Roll that beautiful damage. That's a good one.
Whoa, that is a good one.
Does that let you drag him back to the spot that he just left?
It's the spell, I would imagine, perhaps.
It does, but it doesn't like grapple him, right? So
It just moves him.
he'll then he'll move back here.
I see.
Yeah. But that was a solid hit. Then he is going to breathe fire upon Zephyr, Cosmo, and Asla. Gonna get a dex save from you 3. Ooh, that's good.
You 2 get +4 as well to the save.
Me?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
19.
All right. So, and you're resistant to fire, right, Zephyr?
Yep.
Okay, everybody takes 9 fire damage.
And do you know what I realized? I have adamantine breastplate on, so I'm immune to crits.
Oh,
Totally forgot that.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Cosmo could have borrowed that against the Sandman. That will mean that will require a concentration check from Asla, so a con save to
don't
maintain
feel-
your.
Bad if I drop it because I totally granted the wrong type of resistance in here.
Well,
5.
5. You do get a +4 to that, but that will still fail. And
I also
your...
have to do one for my hunter's mark.
Oh, that's right. I didn't put a little thing on you. And you succeed. And your hunter's mark stays.
Sorry, Zephyr. Totally gave you the wrong resistance here.
No, it's okay, dog.
Blythe, the chains have disappeared at this point. Sorry, I
Yay.
should have had them disappear at the end of that turn.
You can move again.
You can move again. These hellhounds are still gonna gang up on you. Ooh,
Yeah.
24 to hit
Yeah.
for 5 piercing and 3 fire. Good God, guys. 21 to hit.
That is my AC. So yeah.
All right, for 9 more piercing and 5 more fire. 2. Got some bad guys to go, and then we will call it at the end of this round. Chain Devil does not like Merlinor that you're running away from him. I think. Sorry, where did he? He was here.
Yep.
He can get there. Can you see Yas? Yas, can you see him?
No, I cannot.
Okay. Well, that means all of this is going against Merlinor. Sorry, buddy.
You might see
Yeah.
my horn poking out if he wants to go
Yeah.
against like 3/4 cover.
No, if you can't see him, he can't see you yet. Okay. Merlinor, he is going to conjure another infernal chain. It's going to be another dex save.
There we go. Okay. It's not loaded. That's dex save. Oh my god, I had 8 to those. That's a 15.
That is what you needed to duck out of the way of those chains. And then in a rage, he lashes out twice. I did get a dirty 20 on one of these.
Shield.
And you shield it, and it knocks the
I'm not
hooked
getting hit
chain
again.
back.
That hurt.
All right. Who grabbed the Blythe? You grabbed the tether hooks. They do the tether hooks are kind of similar to what these chain devils are wielding in a sense, right? Like just a hook on the end of a chain. Okay. Well, no, he's not going to do that.
Oggy!
Because then he doesn't get his thing. Merlinor, sorry, they're running up on you. They can't gang up on Yas, so they're gonna gang up on you.
Oh, did just hit it.
24 to hit, but your shield still applies, so I don't know what your
I
AC is
think that
currently.
is exactly my AC because it adds
Okay.
+5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 24 is my AC.
Okay, 5 piercing and 5 fire from the first one. And that's all. That's all. And that, once again, we will call it for the night. Mid-battle, as you wage war in Cell Block A and Cell Block B of the Umbral Prison.
Well, shit. At least we're close, eh?
We know where my parents
I have no
are.
idea.
I mean, we still have the other portion of Elysium to go to as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
True. But
But it's fine because I'll get wings.
True. This will all be worth it. We drank a Red Bull.
I'll get tons and tons of money and loot,
Yes.
I'm a little.
So,
either willingly
Afraid.
or not.
I'm really afraid because I don't have a whole lot of spells left.
I'm a little afraid that we can't get them out, and that we may not even survive trying to leave.
how can anything go wrong with that Honest Jack or whatever his fucking stupid name is around?
I'm talking about.
legitimate Jack. There will be no
Legitimate
slander
Jack.
of legitimate Jack. Okay.
I'm afraid we might not be able to leave the prison.
Oh, you're just a doubter now. We'll get out. We have to see legitimate Jack again, so I can fucking kill him.
I guess we'll find out next time.
We will
Perhaps.
find out a week from today. Friday still work for everybody. Next.
Good.
It works for me.
Probably not. I'm flying
Okay.
back from Cleveland, but I might get in early. I don't know when my flight.
You're gonna be so tired, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if my flight. Let's see.
Logan, isn't next Friday the last Friday to play with Rotation F